Yo, happy Friday, Avenged. How you doing today, legend? Welcome in. Oh my goodness, how you doing today? How's your day going? Doing pretty well. How you lovely stuff? I'm doing really good today. Yo, Scarface, dude, welcome in. How you doing today, man? Happy Friday indeed, my friends. And right out of the gate, legendary Avenge dropping some puppy teas. Hold on, I think one of my lights is out. Let's check what's going on with it. Why you be like this, lights? There we go, extra bright. Ooh, all right, doing quite well. How are you? I'm doing really good as well. I'm doing super good. Waking up, got some coffee vibes in me. Excited to stream today. Scarface, have you ever played or watched the indie game Journey by any chance? That's what we're playing today. We're gonna play Journey. I got it on sale on Steam like a week or two ago, and I played it like a year ago. Absolutely one of the most beautiful games I've ever played in my life. If any of you have never played this before or never seen this before, you are in for such a treat. This game is breathtaking. All right. Hi, Layla. Avenged was super sweet and said we could just do gibbies. You don't have to work for it. We don't have to do leave-its or shakes or nothing. You just get a cute gibby because you're adorable. Oh, you don't gotta shake. You got it. It's okay. Yo, Gojira, welcome in. How you doing today, legend? Just in time for slobbery Layla, giving all the puppy love. Say thank you, Avenged. Thank you. Can you get down? All right. And the boogeyman. Hi, buddy. I have not actually. What kind of game is it? Excited to find out though. It is. How do we describe it? It's very subtle. It's very ambient. It's very light. I don't know how I'd really explain it. It's kind of like I don't want to say a walking simulator. It is really, yeah, it is really good. It's going good. Yeah, that's awesome to hear, Gojira. Just gonna do some fun Destiny 2 grinding this weekend. Let's go. Yeah, I heard they released a new update for it, and they're it's been really good. I've had a lot of friends say they really like the new update for it. All right. And for the boogeyman, say thank you, Avenged. Munch. You the best. And last but not least, where's you already got one, you ham. Ellie. All right. Puppy treat for Ellie. Say thank you, Avenged. You're the best. You keep us full of the puppy treats. They're pretty cute. But yeah, I don't even know how I'd explain this game. It's almost like a walking simulator, but it's not. It's even better than that. Made my day. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate it. They make my day every morning. They're pretty cute. They're pretty cute little fluff balls, I'll admit. I don't know if any of you saw my VOD thumbnail from yesterday that Twitch picked out, but they picked such a cute one of like Layla jumping up on Booker's head for yesterday's VOD. It was actually pretty adorable. On very rare occasions, Twitch actually gets some good thumbnails in there. Hey, Scarface, I don't know if I've ever asked, do you stream at all? Do you stream at all on Twitch? I'm excited to play this game, honestly. I'm excited it's Friday. I'm excited for the weekend. I'm excited to just like vibe out, hang out, chill out, just kind of like take some time to myself, you know, just relax. I gotta do a lot of podcast stuff. I still have like a lot of stuff I gotta do. I've kind of been putting it off a little bit. Don't tell nobody, that's our secret. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. We're actually running out of puppy treats. I think we actually only have like one left in there, so we might have to go get some more later. Yo, Toshi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing today, Toshi? How was your yesterday? Did you take down another boss, Gojira? We just did Gunder yesterday, I believe, which was the first boss. I haven't moved on to the second one yet. It was kind of just exploring the area. I think we're already at like 10 deaths. But dude, Dark Souls 3 immediately feels so much better than Dark Souls 2. Honestly, I'm really liking it so far. I can't wait to play more on Monday. But yeah, we only did the first boss for now. I think it was Gunder, and what a badass boss, dude. I'm excited for like second phases to be a thing in Souls games, because there were a lot of second phases in Bloodborne, but not really any in Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2. I mean, maybe a couple here and there, but like not a common thing, you know. Not Twitch, no, I have an account, but I really only sometimes stream some games on Discord. Okay, like chess or weird ones I find on the App Store. I'm on Mac. I don't have a super powerful computer or anything, so I can't run like big ones. Gotcha. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Streamed chess for a few hours last night with like 5 people active commentating. It was so nice to be like center of it all, and honestly, I want a PC now just to stream. Dude, chess, I want to learn to play chess. Are you pretty good at chess, Scarface? We should play chess sometime. I've definitely wanted to learn to play chess. Yo, Alpha Bomb, welcome in. Alpha, how you doing today, dude? What is it, feeling good? I'm feeling really good today. We just vibing, we just hanging out. We got Gojira and Avenge and Scarface and Toshi just popping in. We got, is that King? Is that the handsomest, the most mightiest of kings? How you doing today, King? Happy Friday, legend. Our record is 5-1. Ooh, I can teach you, my son. Let's go. I want to do like a chess stream one day. I know chess is pretty popular on Twitch. I'm good at chess, good at losing at it. Yeah, it's I was watching a video a few days ago on kind of like the basics of chess, but like I want to get good at it, you know? King, we're gonna learn chess. We should play chess. Avenged, we should play chess. Toshi, do you play chess at all? Doing good. That is awesome to hear, my friend. Toshi, are you a pretty big Journey fan by any chance? Has there anybody been blah 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 blah? Words hard to put together sometimes. Has anybody not played this game yet? I'm really excited to jump into this. I think actually like a year ago at this time, I played this game for the first time, and I've just been really wanting to get back into it and try it again. So this was a good opportunity to try it. Yo, is that Troop salute in the house? How you doing today, dude? Good morning. Happy Friday. I remember playing chess on a floppy disk as a kid. Yeah, let's go. Never really good, but yeah, I remember the floppy disks now. You know, Avenged, actually, I was talking to somebody at my work like a year ago about floppy disks, and my manager, I think she's like mid 40s. She brought in a floppy disk just to show us, like she was cleaning her house and found it and brought it in and put it on the counter. And my coworker goes and like puts his drink on it because he thought it was a freaking coaster. That's how the world is now. We don't even remember what floppy disks are. Soon people are gonna have like the rotating dial phones, and they're just like not gonna be able to understand how those work. Oh, I know, it is horrible. It makes me feel so old. Like I didn't really grow up that fluent with floppy disks, but like I used them a couple times. Like I know what they are. I've used them on rare occasions. Man, soon people are gonna, I just think people being born today, people even being born 10 years ago, like there's not any part of them growing up without the internet, you know? Isn't that interesting? People who are in their like late 20s, 30s are probably the last chunk of people that had a section of their childhood, even if it was a brief one, like a very slight chunk of their childhood where they didn't have internet, or you know, maybe weren't in front of computers. Oh, the whole world is computer everything now. Yo, Scarface, you have an account though. It is great. At the end of the game, it reviews like everything, and you could have done, oh yeah, like mistakes and stuff. That would be the way to go, honestly. Like if you're gonna learn to play chess, learning to play it with a computer is probably so smart. Kind of like if you're learning to play basketball, you know, like playing against Kobe and Michael Jordan and LeBron and all of them, like you're probably gonna get pretty good pretty quick. No class on Fridays. I can actually catch the start of the stream. Let's go, Troop. How has the week been? It's been good, dude. We finished Dark Souls 2. We just started Dark Souls 3 yesterday. Immediately, I'm already enjoying it, and I'm really excited to just vibe and chat and hang out today and play Journey. Floppy disks, yes. VHS tapes, cassette tapes. Isn't it interesting how like vinyls are kind of coming back and being a thing, but like I don't really see any love for cassette tapes. Cassette tapes don't kind of have the same pull as vinyls do. Isn't that interesting? In high school, I had a girl 2 years younger than me not know what a cassette tape was, and I died a little inside that day. How do you not know what a cassette? I remember I had a little cassette recorder, Avenged, and I remember my dad would take me to the store and buy like blank cassettes so I could take them home and put them in front of my guitar, and I could like record myself playing and like try to piece songs together and like write songs and stuff with this so just old cassette recorder. It was oh man, those were the days. I have a beautiful set at home and I'll send pics in the Discord. Yes, for sure, Scarface. I want to get a chess set so bad, but I feel like before I get a nice chess set, I need to learn to play chess, you know? That's what I've told myself. So like in my head, I want to learn to play chess, maybe on a computer. And then actually kind of once I get the hang of it, maybe a nice chessboard. Yo, DT Gaming, welcome in. How you doing today? Happy Friday, DT. DT, it is the weekend. Are you excited for the weekend? I'm getting weekend hype already. How are you doing today, Gojira? I am doing splendid. I got good coffee cheers coming for you, coming for King, coming for DT and Scarface and Avenged. Good coffee cheers to everybody today. I'm excited. It's going to be a good weekend. It's going to be a good weekend. I can tell. I remember recording songs off the radio with cassette tapes and burning CDs. Yes, was the way of the future. Yes. People just won't understand. People, you know, younger people nowadays, they just won't get it. They just won't get the burning of the CDs and Napster. Do y'all remember Napster? Nice. I'm hopefully going to beat DS3 officially today. Is the last DLC right now. Are you on is it the Nameless King you're on, Troop? I don't think Nameless King is a DLC boss. Never mind. I shouldn't ask. Maybe no spoilers, but no, I don't want to ask that either. I have all these questions I want to ask Troop, but I don't want to spoil Dark Souls 3. How are you finding it compared to the other ones, Troop? It is so weird thinking that some of when we were young just went outside. Right. Like, I don't want to be like those older people, Tashi or anything, but like, remember the days of riding around on your bike and going to the skate park? Man, I remember going to the skate park every weekend. That was my thing growing up. Like just taking my skateboard, going to the skate park, no phones, no watches, no AirPods or anything, just no technology, just skating. Fun times. I kind of want to do a 30-day challenge where I just completely give up my smartphone. I'm kind of intrigued with doing that. Just listening to Life Will Change instrumental from Persona 5. I haven't played Persona 5 yet, but it's on my list to play, DT. But the soundtrack, I have a lot of friends who use like little clippets of soundtracks for like their follow alerts or their sub alerts and stuff. It's got some banging music for real. Yeah, whatever the fight theme is, like when you get in a random encounter, it's like one of the best jams I've ever heard. Napster and LimeWire, oh the days, right? Oh the days. Damn you, Lars Ulrich. Oh God, Lars, that was a whole time, you know. I can't even believe that was a thing. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, please. Exactly. It's taking everything I have to keep my mouth shut. I appreciate you, Scarface. Definitely no spoils for sure. All the love. Yo, is that the Happy Pigs emote? I love the Happy Pigs emote. The best one, Troop. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. One of my favorite Happy Pigs emotes ever. Check this out. Using these ones like back to back, so good. I love the animated emotes so much. I hope they bring the animated emotes down to affiliates soon. Dark Souls 3, it is my first Souls game though, so I'm not sure how it stacks up on the others. Oh, which one are you gonna jump into after DS3? Are you going Bloodborne? Are you going Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2? Go to the skate park, riding your bike, doing dumb things because it was fun to do. I agree, Tashi. Like, I used to work in cell phones, and I used to remember talking to parents about how like so many parents wanted like these tracking devices for their kids and to track them all around and track everything they do, track every step, everything. And I'm like, everyone is of course different in that, of course, but like sometimes I think to myself, you know, growing up, sometimes I just bike across the city and be like, Mom and Dad, I'll be home before night. You know, or I'd go to the skate park and they'd have no way of getting a hold of me. If they wanted to get a hold of me, they'd have to drive to the skate park and come get me, you know? So I feel like some of this ultra mega tracking almost some of the independence, you know, some of that independence is being lost. I don't know if that's good or if it's bad, but I don't know. I think it's important for people to have independence, for kids to make mistakes and for parents to like tell them they made a mistake for them to learn. But I do get the world's a crazy ass place, and sometimes they want to, you know, I get it. I don't know if what's right or what's wrong. Might take a quick break just to restore my sanity level, then probably play Dark Souls 1, and then I'll see what I can do without having access to the PlayStation exclusives. Yeah, I think the only one is Bloodborne, Troop. Oh, Demon Souls and Bloodborne. And some people don't like Demon Souls, but I like Demon Souls. I think Demon Souls is really good. But yeah, Sekiro's amazing from what I've heard. Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2. You're in for a treat, Troop. You're gonna love them. Besides me, I am hyped for the weekend. Let's go, DT Gaming. What you got planned for the weekend, DT? You were given the sweet fruit right away. Sekiro, yo, Khakis is pretty great. Khakis is pretty damn amazing. How you doing today, Khakis? Welcome in. Khakis, are you excited for Friday too? Do you got some Friday hype in you as well? We just talking about life and being a kid again and going to the skate park and just hanging out with friends. Every day is Friday for me. Yo, let's freaking go. That gets a good coffee cheers right there, Khakis. Oh my goodness, what you got planned for the weekend? Is anybody like streaming over the weekend? Anybody playing any games over the weekend? Anybody got any like super fun plans over the weekend? It's Retro Friday in the weekend. I'm gonna be playing Smash. Ooh, DT, I don't know if I've ever played Smash before. There's Smash and there's Melee. I have played Smash. I haven't played Melee. Melee is the one I've never played. I want to get Smash, and we should have a Smash night, everybody. Would you be down for that? We'll see though. Avenged, are you thinking about it? Any particular game you're intrigued with playing? For me, every day is the weekend for me. I mean, if every day is the weekend, I'm definitely a little bit jealous. I mean, it's kind of been for me as well. You know, I left my job a few months ago, so just kind of been streaming full time and everything. And it's been an amazing experience. So much to learn from it. So many things I wasn't expecting. And it's been a good learning experience, I feel like. Although I feel like unless you're a really like hundreds of viewer streamer, streaming is almost a better part-time job or part-time side hustle than it is like a full-time gig, at least from what I've learned. But I streamed some Destiny 2. We're back to the go-to of the Sims 4. Oh my goodness, Sims, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley. Those are like such fun vibe games, right? Sims 4, you can never go wrong with Sims 4. Today is Super Metroid. Ooh, Super Metroid. That's another one I haven't played, but everyone tells me I gotta play Super Metroid. I know I'm missing out. Super Metroid is on the horizon for sure. Once I get a job, it'll be normal life again. Yeah, I'm kind of in that eyeballing process myself, Gojira. You and me both. It's hard because of the technology it was cursed with, but it's still a masterpiece in my opinion. Ooh, yeah, Dark Souls 1. But I like those chill vibe games, honestly. I think I would even put Journey up there as well, Avenged. Like just these, it's not building per se, but there's some games that are just great, just chatting games, you know? Like last week I played Flower, which is also made by the same company who made this. And it's just, you can just play it and kind of just have good chats. And it's a very vibey kind of atmospheric game. I like stuff like that. Yo, Mega Man, I haven't played Mega Man either, but I know Mega Man and Super Metroid, they're kind of like the two goats, right? Excited to see this Journey you speak of. It is Scarface. This is one of the most beautiful games I've ever played in my entire life. Honestly, this and Gris that I played a few weeks back, the two of them are probably just hands down like the most beautiful games I've ever seen, ever experienced. They're really, really, really good. Yeah, they're like the atmosphere, the vibe, the music, the graphics. I mean, they're not like photorealistic cyberpunk graphics, but it's just it's so calming. It's such a treat to play. I need money if I want to buy games for my streams or make, for better content. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people forget about their phones. If you have like a newer-ish phone, you know, like a smartphone 3 years, 4 years old, you could get some pretty good quality out of it. You just get some good lighting, you know, maybe kind of set it up by a window with some natural light. You know, maybe get like a $30 microphone or iPhone 13. Y'all checking out that iPhone 13. I'm gonna be honest, that Sierra Blue looks pretty hot. Really want to try this game. Vane heavily reminds, Vane reminds me of both Journey and Inside. If you say, Avenged, I'm a Chrome tab that. I should probably put Vane game. It's like bringing up different Vane. Vane on Steam. Let's see. It is released on Windows, developed by Tokyo-based studio Friend and Foe. Okay. I'm excited. I'll check it out for sure. Journey is one of those games you can vibe and just appreciate its charm. Toshi, that is 10,000% accurate. It is such a vibe. It is such a chill thing. Well, and it's just one of those things you can like put up on the TV and just kind of vibe out, you know, not in a bad way, but just in like a experience it. It's so much more of an experience than it is a game. I feel like. I think I'll invest. Ooh, you gonna go for it, Scarface? iPhone as a cam. I know that's what. Yeah, that's what you do. You use your iPhone as a camera? iPhones have like amazing, and I mean like most newer smartphones have just outstanding cameras. I remember working at cell phones and just people would come in with like an iPhone 11 and be like, I need to get the iPhone 12 because my 11 takes crappy photos. I'm like, your 9-month-old iPhone does not take crappy photos. You're just a crappy photographer. Honestly, if you give a 5-year-old smartphone to like a trained professional photographer, they could take outstanding photos on it that would just absolutely blow you away. Like it's not same with, you know, YouTube creators. There's some YouTube creators that just make amazing content and they literally just use their phone and maybe like a $30 microphone. You know, you don't need thousands of dollars worth of gear to make good content. You just gotta have good quality content to give out. Also, did you hear the N64, Game Boy, and Game Boy Color might be coming to the Switch online service? Really? Does that mean Ocarina of Time finally on the Switch? Dude, that would be so dope. Or GoldenEye, or so many other ones. I missed out on the N64 and GameCube growing up. I was more on the PlayStation and Xbox side, but there's so many games I want to give a shot and try. I guess it wouldn't be the Ocarina of Time remake everyone was hoping for, but like it'd be cool to play the OG one, you know, in all of its charm. Speaking of charm, how you doing today? Easy beasy, lemon squeezy. Just do what Zeph does. He be just what you talking about, Easy Beasy? You absolutely amazing. Happy Friday, Easy Beasy. How you doing today, dude? Welcome in. How do you connect iPhone to Streamlabs or OBS? I haven't tried it myself, but I think it's essentially just taking the cable, plugging it in, and I'm sure there's some software you want to use, like I think it's Epoch Cam that I've heard of. Yeah, I use my iPhone 10 for my camera and it works great. Nice. Do you just like just turn Streamlabs on it events, or do you use Epoch Cam or something? Oh, it's literally right in front of me. I just got to read. I just got to read down. My bad. An NVIDIA broadcast. Gotcha. I have a Snowball Blue. Just need a new camera since my camera's getting out of hand, like freezing up. Yeah, don't have NVIDIA on this computer. Yeah, you could probably use your phone though, even if it's like an Android phone. I'm sure there's got to be like Epoch Cam for it as well, or a very similar one. I know. I'm happy it's Friday. Too easy beasy. What you got planned for your weekend, dude? Any fun plans at all? I think it's free to use, or if not, it's like maybe $1 or $2. It might be a subscription thing. Usually Elgato stuff is like $2 or $3 a month. But I mean, $3 a month to be able to use your camera, I think it's, yeah, paid version. I'd say it's worth it. I haven't used it myself, but if I was going to, I kind of actually really want to. I have this extra phone just kind of lying around here. We have like an iPhone XS that's just been in a box for like a year since my wife upgraded hers. Might try to pull it out and give it a shot. No point in buying super expensive equipment if you can master your craft to make it. Exactly, Toshi. Exactly. And I feel like if you can use like lower quality equipment and make great content out of it, then once you move on to like, you know, a DSLR or like a lens and stuff, then you'll be a master at it, right? Yo, lose weight free guys, welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Friday, my friend. Are a free version or a paid version one stays like $5? I'd say $5 would be at least worth giving it a shot for a month, you know. And Smash, I'm training with Wario and Roo. Oh, every time I think of Wario, I think of my buddy. Yo, Black Flies, welcome in. How you doing today, dude? Every time I think of Wario, I always think of my buddy Poppy. He did a absolutely outstanding Wario cosplay. That's just, Wario would be a fun one to cosplay as, I feel like. Let's get money, I'll try it out. Yeah, let me know how you like it, Gojira. Same thick beard, same fat channel, looking fresh today. Dude, I'm doing really good, man. Thank you so much for the good vibes. I'm doing really, really good. Sleep was good, slept pretty well, excited to get up. I got good coffee. I'm excited to play some Journey here in a minute. And we're gonna have a good weekend. I can feel it already. It's gonna be a good, chill weekend. Got a couple things I gotta get done, but once we bust them out, it's gonna be a good, relaxing weekend. How are you doing though? Do you got any fun plans for the weekend at all? Is it worth it? I think so. If y'all have never played Journey, it's worth it. This is much more, it's pretty short. It's like 3 to 4 hours, I think, but it's so much more of like an experience than it is like a video game, you know. I think I got it on Steam a few days ago for like $7. I ended up getting Flower, which we played last week, for like $1.79, and then I got Journey. I think it was half off and it was like $7.49, I want to say. Is good. You'll play this for the first time the other night. 11D, welcome in 11D. What did you think about it? What were your thoughts on it? You jumping back to Dark Souls tonight? I'm hyped to grind and get some dirty cheap deaths. Happy gaming for sure. Let's freaking go. All the Dark Souls hype, you know it. What are you grinding out of curiosity? For like Titanite chunks or like the slabs? Or are you grinding for like souls and stuff? It was free on PlayStation for PlayStation. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. It's a good, yeah, it was a good price. It was amazing. 11D, have you played Gris at all by any chance? If you really like Journey, I would also 100% recommend Gris. I'm hoping for Wireland 1, 2, and 3 come out on the Game Boy and Game Boy Color. Dude, if that really happens, I'm gonna be so hyped for it. My first playthrough, I'm grinding to live. Sometimes, oh, it feels like life sometimes, right? Just grinding to live. When it comes to money in the real world, I feel that. No, that's the next one up. Oh, 11D. If you're playing Journey and Gris back to back, you're like experiencing two of the greatest games of all time, just smashed next to each other. The other one I really liked from indie games, I mean, of course, like Little Nightmares is great. Hollow Knight's a little bit different. You know, Hollow Knight is like a big game, but if you all have never played Hollow Knight, also totally worth it. I'd say like Inside though. Inside and Limbo are also magnificent. Want Pokemon original? Dude, like OG Pokemon would be badass. Yo, I have the facts. What facts would you like? I have many. I need the facts of life, my friend. I'm still trying to find those out. I'm shocked the original Final Fantasy ain't on the Switch online service. Oh, it's kind of frustrating how, you know, Nintendo, I think, owns the rights to what do you call it, like Final Fantasy 1 through 6, and they just still haven't done much with them. Let's go. Hope you have an amazing stream. Hope your journey goes well. Thank you so much for popping in, Tashi. We usually do like a lot of just chatting, like 30-40 minutes of just chatting before we jump into the game, but we'll probably jump into the game here in a second. But Tashi, it was an absolute pleasure chatting with you, my friend. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Friday and you keep being your awesome self, my friend. Ooh, fun fact, you will not be tired if you won't be tired if you don't sleep. I'm a little bit sus on that fact. I don't know on that one. I think the more you don't sleep, the tireder you get. They are in Switch, but you have to pay for them. Yeah, I know. I have the whatever the Switch Online thing is, and it gives you like the Super Nintendo mini console, you know, kind of makes it fills them in. I think there's, yeah, I'm sad they didn't put Super Godzilla. We need all the Godzilla, right, Gojira? Yeah, if you don't have sleep, you'll definitely, like, I think I heard a couple days ago the longest somebody went without sleep was like 8 days or 9 days, and by the end of it, the longer you go without sleep, you actually can reach a point where you start to damage your brain, you know. And essentially, if your brain doesn't get sleep, you'll actually start literally sleeping while you're awake. You get to the point where your brain needs that rest and that REM sleep, so you'll start almost like hallucinating while you're asleep. So fascinating. So fascinating. Oh, my buddy, I've had some conversations with my buddy King about sleep, and oh my god, it's fascinating. Sleep is so interesting. We spend an entire third of our life just sleeping. Like, what if we could just somehow take a pill and not need sleep, you know, like get everything we need out of sleep just from like a pill. Like imagine having 8 more hours of your day every single day. Holy crap, what would that be like? Thinks back to the 1.5 hours. Oh no, defense. Oh, that sounds terrible. No, if I have anything less than like 6 hours, I'm just a dead zombie. And even 6 hours, I need like 7. I need at least 7 hours. I had like 3. Oh my god, y'all need to like get some good sleep. Try not to have too many man periods, but I love the granny levels up. It's epic as hell. I mean, it's the combat. It's the combat in Dark Souls that makes it so much fun. It's called Crystal Meta. I mean, you're not wrong. Journey. One of the best games of all time. I'm excited for this. I'm excited to experience this again. Let's go. I don't know, sleep. I agree, sleep is pretty cool. Everything in moderation though, you know? Not too much sleep, not too little. It's gotta be a good amount. Only on PS3. On Journey, I'm actually playing it on PC. But yeah, I think it originally did come out as a PlayStation exclusive. And definitely let me know if the audio is pretty good too. The soundtrack in this is like absolutely stellar. Soundtrack is an experience. Last night I only slept for 3 to 5 hours. I was so excited to collapse with my friend. Yeah, if there's something coming out, it does make it a little bit tricky to fall asleep, but sleep good. That relaxation, that just like is good. Game audio could be a bit louder. I kind of think it's like starting to ramp up, but maybe I will just bump it up a bit. I think you're right. It's very subtle in the beginning from what I remember, but we could bump it up maybe like, we'll give it a bit. So well, Ori is, oh, Ori is another one I really want to play. Yes. I am playing it on my controller though. Yeah, it's very subtle. Oh, this looks, I mean, this looks so much better than on the PlayStation, honestly. Not by much, but it's like the distance out there is so much farther. Yeah, but Ori, has anybody here ever played Ori by any chance? I feel like Ori is probably more in line with Hollow Knight, right? Wonder how many people have low glyph tattoos from this game, mate, right? Well, what's so cool is, well, it might be a spoiler, never mind. But yeah, one of the really cool things about this game is there's not really any way to communicate with each other aside from like using this little, what is it, a jump sound effect. So you'll see other people playing this game at the current time wandering around the world, like actual real people from around the world playing it. And the only way to interact with them is by doing that. So none of this, you know, Call of Duty talking smack on each other. Journey. Ooh, it's such a buildup of a game. Yeah, that's a screenshot right there for sure. Indie games titles like Cuphead, that's what Hollow Knights and Ori are. Yeah, more platformers, right? Oh yeah, just look at this. I feel like this would be hot though, you know? I'm more of a cold fan rather than a hot fan. The graphics of indie games. Oh, I totally agree. I feel like graphics in some of these indie games and like Nintendo games, they don't go for that ultra photorealistic kind of vibe. Ooh, they just go for that like unique art style. And I really like that. Yeah, it's pretty hot out here. It's because we got 11 here, right? How do we jump? Is there a jump button again? I don't think so. I think it's literally just walking up. Yeah. The sand footsteps are good physics, right? Yo, Xavier, welcome in always, my friend. I hope you're having a magnificent Friday. Always bringing the luck with the triple sevens. I agree, DT. I feel like I've become such a huge fan of, there we go. There's our jump. Become such a huge fan of these games. I always look forward every single week to Friday, because every Friday we play a brand new indie game. And it's whether it's Gris or Journey or, you know, Flower, Hollow Knight, they're just so unique and special. The detail of 8-bit games that are out there. Oh yeah, 8-bit games, 16-bit games. I'm so happy also that as like 16-bit games and 8-bit games are still a thing, you know. We haven't gotten to this point where it's like graphics just always have to keep getting better and better and better. Like we can still make an amazing 8-bit or 16-bit game. There's people out there that still want to make those games. I'm so happy about that. They're such good games. Yo, Ronister, how you doing today? Welcome in, legend. Zeph is real. You sure about that? This could be a simulation. Celeste, yes. Mosaic. That is also on my list to play. Both of them. I want to play Celeste. Celeste looks really hard though. Celeste looks pretty intense. This game is beautiful. It is. Oh, and it just it's like Gris khakis. It just keeps getting better, more and more beautiful. No, not another simulation. I mean, could we be living in the Matrix, y'all? Yeah, Gris is amazing. This and Gris, I will definitely say the two most beautiful games I've ever played. I'm very happy to have played them on stream, to experience them. No games are hard for you anymore, Zeph. You're a Souls vet. I don't think that's true. I'm sure if I played like Jedi Fallen Order on hard mode or something, it would whoop my butt. This is the Matrix. I've got some bugs to report. Right? Where are the cheat codes, 11D? I'm trying to figure out where the cheat codes are in this. Can I just like type something in and get $1 million or something? Comes a Tetris effect. Borderlands on Mayhem. You know, I've actually never played. That's super interesting how it had like the DualShock controller as the controller like on the screen, and then it had the Xbox controller on there. That's weird. I've never played Borderlands before. I watched my friend oh my goodness. I watched a couple like streamer friends play it though. It's kind of like a looter shooter, right? Graphics don't make a game look good or bad, depends. I agree. You know, I think there are like games like Breath of the Wild or Mario just look so incredible, and they don't put such intense emphasis on realism. Like, I think realism's amazing, and I love that games are getting more and more realistic, but there's something special when you see games like Breath of the Wild or Journey, or, you know, just like great artistically stylized games that don't rely on that. What about Tetris? I mean, Tetris is always a classic. Always. Oh, like Tetris is going to be played 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now, maybe. I feel like Tetris and maybe the original Super Mario, like the first one, they're kind of like Mozart, you know? People will still be listening and figuring it out and jamming to it hundreds of years in the future. For me, I like story and game mechanics over graphics. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes I think game developers put too much emphasis on the graphics, you know? Square Enix. Sometimes it feels like they put too much emphasis on the graphics and not enough emphasis on like the story or anything. Despise Call of Duty for that very reason. I think any game that gets people to, like, into playing games or like gives people an escape is important. And I know for some people it's Call of Duty or Fortnite or Minecraft. I think there's something out there for everyone, you know? I really do believe that. But Kingdom Hearts, I've played Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, and the only reason I really played them was just for the Disney worlds. To like go see, you know, the Lion King world or the Little Mermaid world. But like the story of them, I absolutely have no idea what's going on. And it's not because like I wasn't paying, like I was trying to pay attention, but it's when time stuff, when like time dimensional multiverse stuff starts coming into games, it kind of is a struggle for me to tune in. And Nomura's famous for that. Pokemon Sword and Shield was good, but the story was okay. You can tank a full mag from a pistol, but one, yeah, exactly, knife hits your arms and you're dead. Yeah, I want to try a good shooter again. I was playing Doom Eternal a few months ago on stream, and oh my god, that one was intense. That was amazing. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is my favorite game series of all time. Dark Souls is coming close though. Dark Souls is really good. There we go. We got him. But Final Fantasy is pretty amazing. You should play BPM. BPM, I don't know if I know what BPM is. Yo, Xavier, thank you so much for the lurk, my friend. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great Friday. Bioshock is amazing. Everybody should experience Bioshock. Bioshock is one of the greatest games of all time. The story on that game is just so mind-bending. It just really makes you think about what a pure capitalistic society would be like, you know? Like free of government and free of just everything. It's so good. It's a real mind bender. Dead Space 2. I haven't played Dead Space 2 yet, or I haven't played any of the Dead Spaces. Those are definitely ones I want to try too. Can't even describe it words to do it justice. Good thing Bioshock all under Game Pass for me. Yeah, Game Pass. Is there Game Pass on PC at all, or is it just for Xbox? Yo, Sleepy Bear, my dude, thank you so much for the epic host, you legend. How you doing today, Sleepy? Welcome in, man. Happy Friday, legend. Yes, there is. Oh, Resident Evil. Ooh. I don't want to say what series I'll play after Soulsborne, but Resident Evil is like really high up there. Although Sleepy Bear is very adamant that I play A Link to the Past. I have not played A Link to the Past ever, and he's been giving me crap for that. There's PC and Xbox. The Yakuza games. Yeah, there's so many good games. Man, I almost kind of wish sometimes games were like this. You know, you could complete them in 4 hours. But no, they're pretty big games. The rhythm shooter, you can do things in the beat of the song in the background. That's heavy music and Viking thing. Ooh, I'm intrigued. Bosses like Draugr, Ymir. If you have Game Pass Ultimate, it works for both PC and Xbox. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get an Xbox. I had an opportunity a few weeks back to pre-order the, what was it, the Series X, the new one, the box one. I can't remember what the names of the Xbox consoles are. The new Xbox. And I didn't get it because like all of the games on Xbox are on PC, right? So it's like, would I rather get Halo Infinite on an Xbox Series X, or would I rather get it on a PC? You know, right, the PC. And the library of PC games is thousands, tens of thousands, maybe like hundreds of thousands. I can go on Steam and buy games from like 1990 and then buy a game from 2020. Like, that's pretty insane. You can't do that really as much on like PlayStation or Xbox, you know, or like Nintendo Switch. You can get either the Series S or the Series X. Yeah, the X is the mini fridge, the S is the speaker, right? Yeah, interesting designs. It's the names though. Like when I saw the names released for them, I'm like, oh my god, these are terrible names. Why did they call them this? I feel the same way about Apple products. There's a lot of Apple products. I'm just like, cool products, but god, the names. They're not that important, but yeah. PS5 is the big ass router. But I like that. Like, it's just PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5. If the next one's not called PS6, we all have to riot. They got to keep up with it. PS5 is a Wi-Fi router. It's pretty chunky up there. Yeah. The digital one looks, I think, a lot better. It's got that like slimmer down profile, but the one with a disk drive in it is, oof. It's got a beer belly. Next one's PS5 Pro. You're probably not wrong. I wonder how long it'll take before that comes out. I couldn't even imagine like anything even more powerful than the PS5 for quite a few years. I mean, this console, there's some games that can run 4K 60 frames on it, which is nutty to say about a console. What they really need to do though is release an update for 1440p, because the new Xbox can do 4K, 1440 and 1080, but the PS5, it can only do 4K or 1080. There's no middle ground, which kind of a whole lot of sucks. Thing is, I mean, if you can get any of the consoles, like, you are a winner. Oh, do you see over there? Yeah, there's someone else. Hi, friend. How you doing? Come back over here. Oh, they're like running for me. They're like, leave me alone. It would be cool somehow if we could like figure out where they're at in the world. That would be pretty cool. It does do 8K, yeah. Well, I think it does like a DLSS kind of upscaled 8K. I don't know if it does actual native 8K, like native 8K. Although I could be wrong. But like my 3090 I've been able to play some games where I can have like 8K textures and everything, and it's amazing to see. Like playing Breath of the Wild in 8K looks insanity, but it just really brings your entire PC to like its knees. But I have a toaster, right? I'm a toaster and I'm happy with it. Looks like our new friend's just hanging out with us. Man, and 8K is just crazy. I mean, my 4K monitors already just feel so, I don't know. 4K already feels so sharp. Man, does anybody out there have a 4K monitor or like play on 4K, like play your games on a 4K monitor or 4K TV or anything like that? With 4K ray tracing on PC? Yeah, I have it, Gojira, and it's ridiculous to see. You have a Ronistor, a 4K monitor or TV? It makes a difference. It almost feels like I'm putting glasses on. Like a lot of games they'll pop up on the menu at 1080p and I have to enable 4K. And then once you see the change, it's just like chef's kiss. But it's a lot of pixels. You know, it's not really easy to run. I have a 4K monitor, runs at 30 FPS and it still lags. Yeah, the Switch one does. My wife and I actually pulled up like the PC modded version on here, and then on my other screen over here had the Switch one going, and oh my god, it's not even just the resolution, but the texture details. It was absolutely crazy. Wanted to get a third monitor. Ooh, I love having a third monitor. It just makes everything feel so much more productive. Like I can just multitask better, you know? Like I usually play my games on my center monitor. I have like chat and, you know, other stuff over on my right monitor, and then left one is usually OBS, and just everything flows really good. I'm a fan. I mean, you could probably get away with 2 monitors if I'm being honest. But 3 is definitely a nice luxury. And it is not good enough to play 4K videos on YouTube. Oh, same. Like we have a pretty nice router, but it just will not go through our walls for some reason. It's because we have our washer and dryer right like in the line of sight for it, so I get it. But yeah, Ethernet is the way to go. Now I realize that Batu was supposed to be a PC game, right? Yeah, if any of you have never seen Breath of the Wild on PC with ray tracing and everything, you'll never look at it the same way again. It's just bonker sauce. Although I think it's kind of hush hush, you know. I don't think Nintendo really likes people talking about it. The E word. They're not a fan of the E word. Ugh. Itchy nose. Oh yes, you can wire into the network. Always wire it up. Exactly. Neo style, right? Just plug in and go. Emu, right? Exactly. Imagine Pokemon and have the same thing on PC. That would be nutty. I would like it if they would do their games on PC. I bet everybody would. But Nintendo kind of feels like Apple sometimes in the video game world, where they create these, oh, I think we got them all. Sweet. They create these like amazing experiences and amazing software, amazing games, but then they restrict them to only being available on their consoles, which I get. You know, they're a company. They got to make money. You got to buy the consoles to get Mario and Zelda and stuff. But it's just always that like what if, right? With ray tracing. Yeah, Nintendo just wants their games on their consoles, right? And I mean, it's their games. It's their IP. They can do whatever they want with them. It's interesting how some companies take the exclusivity approach, and it's like Bloodborne. Like if you want Bloodborne, you gotta get a piece, or you gotta get a PlayStation. And then others go the other way, like Call of Duty. Like they want Call of Duty on all the consoles, on PC, on your refrigerator, on your smartwatch, on the TV in your bathroom. They want it on everything. Yo, Pedro, welcome in. Spoilers. Am I spoiling? What am I spoiling? Are we spoiling something? Hopefully no spoilers. Yeah, PlayStation the same way, and Xbox and Nintendo. They all have their exclusive chunk of games, and then they have their everybody is gonna get this. Spoiling capitalism. I mean, this whole game is a massive spoiler to life. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Life is a journey. That really is kind of the whole emphasis of this game, you know? You're gonna go through some hardships. There's gonna be some crappy things that happen. But you just gotta keep persevering and moving on. Some games did come out on PC from PlayStation. A couple of them did, yeah. It's usually the companies working with exclusivity rights or signing contracts that they have to be on a console for a certain amount of time. So yeah. Well, Xbox also does games on, right, exactly. Well, Xbox and PC, like Windows and Xbox are both owned by Microsoft, so it would make sense they would kind of cross-pollinate with each other. Yo, Doc Phoenix, how's it going today, legend? Welcome in. How's your Friday going today? And in this sense, I wonder what you could even interpret this moment as. Maybe we're trying to like move on in life, and this is like an elder giving us directions, giving us a way forward, like a path forward. There's going to be a great bit where you're free as bird and have full movement. Memory of Elders. Yeah, Pedro, I've played this before, about a year ago. It's an incredible experience. You never see it coming. Exactly. Before you know it, your whole life is just on fast forward, and you're 30, and then you're 40, and then you're 50, and then you're 60, and it's just a journey. Teach us to read maps. So is this magical? I don't know if this is supposed to be a different world, a memory, a dream. I don't know specifically what this is. This whole entire thing is supposed to be about. I think it's just kind of up to interpretation, which is a big reason. I mean, it's a big thing why I love these indie games. I love content like the movie Inception, you know, where at the very end, it doesn't give you a yes or no answer. It just leaves it up to interpretation. Think how many decades do I have left and you're in the wrong place? Yeah. I do have a problem. I mean, some people say like in life, you should not have any regrets. I don't know if that's exactly the best approach to it. You know, you should have some kind of looking back and, you know, trying to think critically of where you've come and where you're going. I don't know if regret is the best word for it, but you should be aware, right? You should be aware of where you're going, where you've been. Yo, Depressed Taquito, welcome in. Let the mystery be, right? Koi, welcome in. Oh, is that Waz? How you doing today, Wazzy? Hope stream is going well by you. Having a great stream. Hope you have a great weekend, Waz. Love you so much, my dude. I hope you had a great stream earlier, dude. Thank you so much for popping in, man. I hope you are gonna have a great weekend and have a great day at work, and love you to pieces, Wazzy. Koi, how you doing today? How you doing? Dark Phoenix. Let's see. Good, thanks. How is yours going? I'm doing really good today, Dark Phoenix. What you up to today? How's your Friday been so far? Let's see. Can't look back and say I prefer to do better. Repeat since exactly. Yeah, can't self-improve. Gonna go make burritos. Anyone want one? Yo, I will definitely take a burrito. I'm a fan of chicken burritos lately. Been getting chicken burritos from Chipotle, and definitely good stuff. I'll definitely take a good burrito. Yeah, all the burritos. Just finishing off some work. Nice, nice. What you got planned for the weekend? I don't know if I've ever asked Dark Phoenix. Have you ever played Journey before? How about a burrito without a burrito? What would a burrito without a burrito be? Wouldn't it just kind of be a bowl? Ivy's told me that before. She usually gets the bowls at Chipotle and I get the burritos. and we'll be like eating them. And she's like, I have like twice as much food as you do. You should just get a bowl and then we can make our own burritos at home. Right? It'd just be the meat. This game reminds me a lot of Sky. Sky? I don't know if I've heard of Sky before. Koi, what kind of game is Sky? If it's like this, I'm actually going to Chrome the Sky. I literally typed Sky into Google and it, of course, brings me the Sky photos. Probably should be a little bit more specific. Children of the Light? Is that the one? Sky Children of Light. Ooh, I saw like 2 quick screenshots of it and it looked pretty similar to this. Sky is Sky. I haven't, but it looks really good. Nice visuals. It's gorgeous. Kind of the whole purpose is continuously moving towards this mountain, but it's really cool because you see other characters from around the world who you can interact with subtly. And every time you play through this, it's always going to be a different experience. You're going to find, yeah, like different one of those. It's really cool. It's a really cool game, honestly. I would recommend everybody to at least try this once. Where that people extrovert their moles, it's not a mountain. Birth canal? Maybe. I don't really think it's anything. I think it's all up for interpretation. I think this whole game is it could be a memory. It could be a dream. It could be a real world planet somewhere else in the universe. I think it's entirely up to interpretation. It could be about the journey through life and death. It could be about overcoming grief. There's a lot of it, right? So is this, it's kind of, yeah, like a pilgrim's journey. Exactly. It's like a pilgrim's journey. Or at least one could interpret it that way. The inside of Zeph's brain, I do believe. Maybe. I don't know. It might be a little too pretty, though. We could be in Hogwarts and this is a vision, right? I mean, wifey and I just watched The Matrix, the trilogy, over the past few days, and it got my brain all thinking about simulation theory again. Oh, it could so... Has anybody like thought really hard about simulation theory? And are we in a simulation? Maybe. Oh, maybe this is the trip, right? What kind of mushrooms did we get? Oh my goodness. Harry Potter is goat and cheese. Goat cheese. I haven't had goat cheese in a long time. Fly high, my friend. Shops in re-simulation of hunting and gathering. Right. What if we're all just like hunter-gatherers 100,000 years ago and somebody just gave us all like a really intense mushroom? You never know. Oh man, life is so interesting. Games like this bring out that deep thought about life, you know? Like, what is the purpose of life? Is there a meaning to life? Is there a meaning to all of this? Is maybe there's no meaning at all and our meaning is just whatever we make it to be? You know, I feel like as I've gotten older, I've been thinking about life in that regard. There is no meaning to life but what we make of it. You know, whether that's doing something you absolutely love, whether that's finding passions you absolutely adore. Just living your best life that makes you happy. Of course, we're in a simulation by Goatman. They do it as the Life Stalker's Revenge. Speaking of gathering, I have some Magic the Gathering cards. Hey, I've never played Magic the Gathering before. I know a lot of people really like it, though. Is it pretty similar to like Yu-Gi-Oh! DT? Come back, my friends. Certainly all hands and no longer needed on deck. Do you ever hate it when you're just about to get something from a different room but cannot remember where it is or where you were going? Yes. That happens to me all the time. There'll be times I'll be like walking through the house because I got to get something and I just completely forget what it is. I blame the Washingtonian veggies though. I'm actually getting very excited for Sober October and just to see what 30 days of not doing any of that, what it's going to do to my memory. Very excited. It's basically like Pokemon trading card games. Oh, okay. Okay. Pretty frequently. Sober October. Yeah, so I'm doing Sober October. In October from the 1st to the last day of the month. Not going to be drinking any alcohol whatsoever. I'm not going to be using any of those delicious green vegetables. Wink, wink. I almost was gonna give up. I was almost gonna give up caffeine as well, but I feel like that would probably be a bit too much. I should probably have some kind of caffeine. I think in November I might do caffeine though, and then essentially at the very last day reflect on all of it. I'm doing Scary October. I like it. But yeah, I think doing like a 30-day challenge of all of this, and then, or essentially a whole month challenge, and on the very last day reflecting about how I want to either bring these substances back into my life, or if I even want to bring them back into my life. But I think by depriving ourselves, then we can gain a better understanding of how we use them, you know? Spoopy October. Spoopy October. Man, going 30 days without caffeine. Do you know over 93% of, at least Americans, just, I'm not too sure of stats on other ones, but over 93% of Americans use caffeine on a daily basis. It's like the most used drug in the entire world. How interesting is that? Suck on your mom. What a name. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. What's up, baby boys and girls? We are just playing Journey today. We vibing, talking about life, talking about simulations, just vibing, just having a good day. How you doing today? I'll tell you all, one of the best things about streaming on Twitch is seeing everybody's username. Some people got some funny usernames. Caffeine, yeah, it's very persistent in most countries. It's a thing. I don't know. I mean, it definitely gets people more aware, you know, more attention focused, sharpens your attention neurons or whatever. But at what cost? Never realized the lyrics for the fun fancy victory tune. I don't drink any caffeine, maybe 5 to 9 years. Really, Gojiro? How have you been doing? Like, do you use anything to kind of get extra sharp attention or anything before you're going to do a test or anything like that? Also works like Hakuna Matata. Hey, one of my favorite Disney songs. It means no worries. I'm a tea drinker. Ooh, I would I'd be down to maybe try tea as well. I think when I give up the green veggies, probably going to replace that at nighttime with some good relaxing tea, honestly. Nothing really. Maybe we'll do November, no caffeine whatsoever at all. And so our journey continues on. I almost feel like each one of these sections is a almost like an obstacle, and once you overcome it, there's like an elder who's kind of guiding you to the next part of your journey, you know? Yo, is it tea time, Dark Phoenix? You thinking what I'm thinking? All right, we can definitely do some teas. I think this actually might be our last one. We're running out of teas pretty intensely. All right, so we'll do the cutscene, and then anyone who disagrees, I don't know about that, Pedro. I don't know about that at all. I think we all have our own opinions, and everybody's voice matters in an argument. There we go. We released our friends. They're off. Fly, my friends, fly. All right, should we do some puppy teas? You down for some puppy teas, Dark Phoenix? All right. Puppies. Puppies. Oh my, oh, we actually, oh my goodness, we actually only do have one left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought we had more than one. Oh man, we're like out. Hold on, let me go grab some more. I'll be right back, Dark Phoenix. Okay, Layla. Layla, hey. You're going down. Oh my god, what? Are you just climbing up all over me? Jeez, Layla, careful. Hold on. Oh my god, what are you touching, Layla? Sorry, she's late. You have to stay down. Sorry, she's like messing up my whole computer. She does that a lot. All right, she's being crazy. I'll go grab some more teas. I'll be right back, okay? Hey, easy. What are you doing? All right. All right, let's chill out a little bit, Pedro. Seem kind of intense. Let's chill out a bit, my friend. What I read, Children of the Light is a spiritual successor to Journey. Really? It is free on Switch and mobile. 100% recommend checking it out. I pulled it up in my Chrome tab. I definitely have it up there. I definitely want to check it out. It sounds like it'd be really interesting. Just from the screenshot, I looked at it real quick. Looks really cool. Yo, doggo Miller time. How you doing today, Miller? Welcome in, legend. How's your day going? My parent thinks that deprived Baptist sound smile. Right. Okay. Dark Phoenix, what we thinking? Gibbies? Leave it? What we thinking? Layla, don't break stuff like you always do. Gotta see those shakes again. Okay. You ready, Layla? Shakes. All right. She is insane for treats. All right. Can you get down? Say thank you, Dark Phoenix. Okay. Can you get down? Layla, you gotta get down. Okay. We got other pups to do. You see her? She's like always trying to take theirs. She's insane. Boogeyman, are you ready? You want shakes too? You got shakes? The snoot. I know he's always snooty. He's always ridiculous. All right. There you go, Snoot. Oh, thank you for drooling all over me. Yeah, say thank you, Dark Phoenix. Keeping us filled with puppy teas. Yeah, you still got some eye boogies. You must be waking up. Can you get down? Always booping to Snoot. Always booping. Boop, 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 boop. Oh my God, do you see Layla? Do you see Layla? What is this dog? Love the little Snoot. I know, he's so cute. Look at her down there. She's like, you got another one for me, right? Please, please, please. Oh man, you get down. Ellie. Yeah. She's like, shake. Give me the tea. Oh, they excited for him today. Yeah, is that delicious? Say thank you, Dark Phoenix. Always keeping us full of the puppy teas. Yeah. Say thank you, Dark Phoenix. Oh, they really like these puppy treats. They are a fan. Day's going good. Got my back popped. Yo, realize I need to get some items from the hardware store for some projects I need to do. Dude, hell yeah. Back popping. That sounds amazing, honestly. Layla Human, I know exactly. She is literally over on this side sniffing the bag. She is ridiculous for these puppy treats. I've never met a dog, a human in my life that likes food more than her. She's crazy for him. Love the dogs. I love them too. They're pretty cute. They are my best friends, I'll be honest. So drugs, I mean, maybe it's like the same kind of thought process, right? She's pretty ridiculous, but puppy teas are always the best channel point redemptions. I'm always down for some puppy teas. They're a fan. Yeah, you like them? Say thank you, Dark Phoenix. Oh, here we go. We're flying high now. Oh, here's the music. Maybe. Ooh. Crazy how we go from like super I want your dogs. I mean, if you got puppy teas, they would be like the worst guard dogs, I swear. Like if somebody broke into our place and just had, ooh, here we go. Yeah, the surfing. If somebody like broke into our place and just had a steak or something, they'd be gone. Flying high like Zeph. Yeah, we're flying high now. Look at this. Ooh, and the music like so subtle. I love every time you do that. You do the, I don't know, call out thing. There's like a little violin that plays. But look at this. Is this so cool? Layla's probably the worst for, oh, Dark Phoenix. Literally the other day, while I was streaming, like in just chatting at the beginning, I heard our pot fall in the kitchen. I ran out real quick to see what it was. She was getting in our food from last night. She like jumped up on the counter, pulled the pot down, and then just started going at it with like last night's food. I'm like, you king dog. Oh my goodness. She's insane. So what teas do you use? Might as well get some ideas for the pup, even though they have 7 more weeks. We get these from Costco. These ones specifically, Top Chews. They love these. They are chicken and apple, and oh my god, they're obsessed with them. Yeah, I see you, Layla. She's like, wait, more teas? More teas? No more teas, you food obsessed dog. So would you rather want to drown in sand or water? Now that's the question. Drown in sand or water? I feel like both would be really terrible. I feel like sand would be crushing. You know? I feel like sand would be pretty crushing. I'd probably go water. I really would not want to drown at all. That's like a very terrible way of going, in my opinion. But if I had to pick, probably water. Gojira, you sure about that? Here's the bag and comes running. She really does. She's ridiculous. I don't even know what other word to describe her other than ridiculous. Clever and naughty dog. She's too clever for her own good, I'll say. Need better strats for leaving food stuff, right? We need essentially, we just got to do our dishes before we go to bed. We're usually really good about that. But when we're not, she takes advantage of it. She's too smart. She's like a dolphin, I swear. She's just too smart. Ooh. What's going on? Like, this is speed running snack time. She is. She's finding all the strats for it. Good and bad. She's ridiculous, but I love her so much. You know, and she's so cute too, because like every time we go to bed, the first thing she does, like right when I lay down in bed to go to sleep for the night, man, look at these like reflections of the sand. Look at that sand. Looks really cool. Looks really, really cool. Looks pretty cool. Every time we go to bed at night, she just like immediately jumps up on my chest and starts cuddling me. She's so cute. She's almost like apologizing, like, I'm sorry, I'm so obsessed with food. I cuddle you. All right. I think if we unlock a couple of these in the next part, I think that gate opens. Like, love the music. I kind of want to turn the music up just a little bit. Yeah. Oh, there's another one. Hello, friend. I think I've only ever had like one other person on the screen before. I wonder how many you could get. Anybody out there playing this right now? This would be amazing to play, honestly, like on a big screen. Just with, like headphones on and just a full surround sound experience. Doggers or dodging, right? Oh, you want to talk? Hi. I almost wish maybe there was like an icon above them that showed like where they're playing at in the world. That would be cool. But at the same time, the anonymity of it is also pretty cool. You know? Oh, are we flying high? There we go. Can we make it? We made it. Woo. Yeah, I don't even know. It's just, wow, look at this. Ooh, I think this is one of the, maybe the slip and slides again. So pretty. Such a beautiful game. Zach, you beautiful. How you doing today, Zachy? How you doing, Zach? You know you gorgeous. You handsome. Sometimes you spicy, but I like spicy. Spicy good. Oh, we had chicken wings last night, Zach, and we had this like black garlic. I think there was I think it was Carolina Reaper. It was like black garlic Carolina Reaper. Oh, it was hot, 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 but it was so good. Man, we've become obsessed with hot food and hot sauces now. And it's so good because every time we have a hot sauce night or chicken wings, we always watch Hot Ones. It's almost become like a cute little tradition with wifey and I. So how are you after the Mario stream? The Mario stream. Oh, the Mario Kart streams. You know, they weren't too bad, Miller. I feel like I did okay with them. They definitely, like especially the double Carolina Reapers, kind of melted my mouth a bit. But like overall, I'm okay. I think we can do it again. Wink, wink. So boneless or bones with chicken is better. I would we're still trying to find a good boneless chicken wing. but I haven't been able to. The only ones I've really been able to, we've been able to get is from Costco. They're bone wings. And we take the sauce packet that comes with them and just throw them away. Man, look at this shots. This is so pretty. We take the sauce packets that come with them and we throw them away. And then we just use our own hot sauce. Hanging in there. How are you? Chicken wings sound yummy. Zach, we getting chicken wings someday. Do you like spicy? You a spicy fan? Who here is a like really, really, really spicy fan? You amazing though, Zach. Love and appreciate you to pieces. Hope you're having a decent Friday, man. I hope you got fun plans for the weekend. Spicy is good. Spicy real good. Give me all that spicy love. I'll take it all. We're getting to the point now where I just like want to try the hottest of stuff. I think maybe we'll do a either for a charity stream goal or like a subathon goal. If we hit a certain goal, we'll like try Carolina, like actual Reapers live on stream. Maybe some habaneros like live on stream. I feel like that'd be fun. Like the actual peppers. Ooh, I'd be down for that. I usually do that with micro burgers. The sauce sucks and tastes weird, so I use my own. Hell yeah. If you got your own, right? Ghost pepper, I'm down. I ain't scared of no pepper. I'm down to try them all. Not crazy spicy, but I like to eat some spice. I'm down. I do agree. There's a cooking stream, maybe. That would be fun. We should do like a coffee making stream. Just make coffee for everybody. I like our espresso machine. I'm down to clown with some super heat, but I may not last that long. You know, I feel like it's one of those things you can work up to, Miller. You know, if you're not very good with spicy, if you just kind of start light and just over months just kind of progress slightly hotter and hotter and hotter, I feel like my palate's there now. I can kick some ghost pepper booty or some Carolina Reaper booty if I need to. Dude, Layla, seriously, when we get home with our burritos, Dark Phoenix, she just sits right in front of me and just like gives me the puppy eyes. I'm like, why do you like food so much? Maybe that's not a fair question to ask. I also like food, so Indian curry is so good. So South Korea gets special pre-order from pre-ordering BDSP double pack to get a free code of the shiny Pokemon Legendary Shield and Sword. If you like order it from there directly. It's just the fact that I get the heat hiccups. I haven't really experienced the heat hiccups yet. Wifey has. She had the heat hiccups last night pretty bad. She was like, she had them bad last night. But I haven't really experienced them myself yet. Indian curry is a shiz. Love. Oh, tiki masala, get in my belly. Post, how you doing today, Posty? I used to scarf down hot food as a kid, but now my stomach can't handle it. Even Taki's destroying me now. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that sometimes the belly and the heat, they're not good friends. Dude, Post, especially if you eat really hot food and drink like beer at the same time. Because you know what happens when you drink too much alcohol, your body's like, get that out of me. So if you do the two of them together, oof, oh Lord. I've had that before. The next morning, my body's like, yeah, I hate you. I hate you, Zeph. Feel the pain. I normally get them when we have extracts. Ooh, like a Carolina Reaper extract. I could dig that. That would be intense. Sad that the US doesn't get special pre-ordering besides pen or notebook or keychain. Yeah, the new ones are coming out soon, right? Pearl and I think it's Pearl and Diamond. Very explosive, for lack of a better word, right? Oh God, for lack of a better word. Yeah, hot food. I used to never really be much into hotness, like just maybe a little bit of spice, but yeah, we've been really digging hot ones lately and just become obsessed with it. Ooh, look at this. Like, this would be a cool screenshot right here. I feel like this is a game where you could just literally wander around the whole game and just find good screenshots. Yeah, UK get a steelbook. I like the steelbooks. I don't have many, but I have a Last of Us Part 2 and Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think that's it. But the Final Fantasy VII Remake steelbook is poggy woggies. It's got Sephiroth on it and everything. I only get spices on dishes that are supposed to be spicy and hate it. Oh yeah, artificial spice is not. Yeah, kind of like sugar, you know, those like lick it pops or whatever, and you dip it in the artificial sugar. Not my jam. I'd rather have natural, just natural everything. As I've gotten older, natural is so important to me. Natural fruits, natural veggies, natural sugar, natural spice. I don't need any of that artificial stuff. Not a fan. I am able to secure pre-order of Steelbook from the UK. Yeah, what is everybody's favorite Steelbook of a video game that they have? Does anybody have like any really cool ones? There's definitely some games I kind of wish I got a Steelbook for, if I'm being honest. But like, it's okay. As long as I get to play the game. Ooh. We flying. We flying. We can fly, we can fly, we can fly. Almost think we're like in a temple. It feels very underwater, doesn't it? We're not having a Steelbook because kind of poor. Yeah, the thing with Steelbooks is I think they usually only release them like right when the games come out, right? Like I don't really see companies releasing Steelbooks for video games, you know, years after they've released it. It's kind of a pre-order deluxe edition, $80 for the game, and then once they're kind of sold out, they're sold out. I could be wrong, but I feel like most that I've looked at are kind of in that territory. The Steelbook of Persona 5 Royal in the UK I thought wasn't bad. Had DJ import it for me from the US. Hell yeah. DJ, of course, for the win. Steelbook for Oblivion was the first one I got. Ooh, that would be a cool one. If you all do have like really cool Steelbooks, post them in the Discord if you get a chance. I'd love to see them. It's cool that there's like same games, but depending where you get it from around the world, be a different Steelbook, you know? I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, it almost feels like we're just like flying here. Not even flying, like swimming. Abzu, honestly, was another game. While not as enticing as Gris or Journey, kind of the scuba diving simulation of it was really cool to experience. So if y'all want like a really cool scuba diving kind of adventure game, it was only like 2 or 3 hours. It was very short, but that one was a great game. I liked it a lot. Get mine from a friend in the UK. The UK releases suck. I think I lost it sadly. I had the massive fold. Oh, fold out for it too. Is there any type of game you don't like? You know, I almost feel like I like trying new things just in life in general. So whether it's food or video games or new movies, so I'm usually pretty open to just trying new things. I don't know if there's really a type of game I don't like. I feel like I'll really try anything. It would be more of like that specific game I don't like. But yeah, genre wise, I feel like I like them all. Racing games, I mean, I love Mario Kart. Mario Kart's amazing, and because I have triple monitors, I would love to get like a cool racing sim going with like the wheel one day. That would be so dope. Simulators, like power wash simulators, oh, I find those fascinating, because I'm also obsessed with like simulation theory and the idea like maybe we are living in a simulation. So playing games like that, just my brain goes wild of so many what ifs, you know. Sports games. Sports games. I haven't really tried sports games very often. I did try, I think, like NBA 2K7, like 2007 or something, years ago when I was younger. I didn't really get into it. Maybe sports games, but I would say I haven't played enough to really have an opinion on them. I need to try like a really good sports game, you know? That would be MMOs for me. Never could get into them. MMOs. I feel like that's also another one I haven't really like tried enough to give it a shot. And everybody, like people playing Final Fantasy 14, I swear it's like a religion at this point. Everybody who touches it is in love with it. So I feel like maybe Final Fantasy 14 could be amazing. But I'll tell you one thing that is amazing without a shadow of a doubt, and that is the magnificent Pacific Northwest streamer, also known as Breezaholic. How you doing today, Breezaholic? Welcome in, legend. How's your Friday going? Happy Friday, Breeza. Holic, it's Friday. I'm an MMO junkie. We're talking about games like genres of games we couldn't really get into. I'd say maybe MMOs and sports games, but I feel like I also haven't really like dove in hard enough to try them, you know? I'm an MMO junkie. Don't like a lot of racing games except for Crash Racing and Mario Kart. Yeah, I mean, but like Forza looks like it could be kind of fun, you know? If you play with friends, I feel like racing games are the kind of games I would really want to play with friends. Oh, it's going. Fall is for sure up north. Oh, I know. We've been seeing trees all around us getting that beautiful orangey yellow color. I love fall. I love the start of fall, like the turning point between summer and fall. It's so gorgeous. And of course, we always Squirtle jamming. Always down for some good Squirtle jams. What you got planned for your weekend, Breezaholic? Are there any games, genres you're not into? Oh, I know, King. I'm so excited. Although I will miss it in the mornings because like taking the pups out at 6 a.m. it's definitely getting pretty chilly. It's nice taking them out at 6 a.m. in the mornings and kind of seeing that like summer sunrise coming out. But I don't really get that. It's just kind of dark now. So we're kind of getting into dark season. Forza is fun. Do you play multiplayer games? Multiplayer, not as much. But I think it's more just because I haven't really had as much opportunities to. But I do want to play like Apex. And I'd be down to try Fortnite and Minecraft and Final Fantasy 14. And I'd be down to try them. Imagine a Final Fantasy racing game. If there was a Final Fantasy racing game, who would y'all play as? I'm probably going Team Tifa. She'd beat the shit out of everybody. You talking fall? I'm looking at skis and thinking of winter already. Oh, but they're both beautiful. You gotta love them both, right? I'm excited for winter, but I want to get through fall first. Tried sports a bunch of times, can't get into them, but there's been exceptions. Supergiants was a fun take on sports. My friend Lolly she loves the Supergiant games. I'm so excited to try them. Hades is on the horizon. And yeah, Pyre, Transistor's another one. Also can't get into 4X games. I don't think I'm smart. 4X games. I don't know if I know what those are. What are 4X games out of curiosity? Minecraft good single player. There was what? There was a Chocobo racing game? Was there really a Chocobo racing game? I don't know if I knew that. Is it as amazing as it sounds? Play Fortnite together if you want. I'd be down to try it. I've never, ever booted up, tried Fortnite before. So, I mean, I know some people have feelings on it and like battle royale games, but I feel like I'd be down to at least give them a shot, you know? I'm kind of like wandering in the dark here. What am I missing? I want to try other games. Hades is the only one I've tried, but it's on. Everybody says that post. I swear 2020 was the year of like, or 2021 has just been the year of like Final Fantasy 14 has its own religion. Hades has its own religion. Like just these people who like love the games, and I'm so excited to try them. I want to see what the hype is about. Maybe we got to fly up here. Okay, I don't think we can fly up quite enough. We're missing a couple. It really is that good. Transistor's super good. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, Pyre is another one I want to play. What are the other Supergiant games? Hades, Pyre, Supergiant, or Transistor. There was another one. Bastion. I think that's it. Bastion, right? Yeah. What is Bastion pretty similar to Hades? It's pretty awful but amazing at the same time. I'm dude King. If it's Final Fantasy, I'm down to try it. That would be a fun like Friday game to play. To just play like Chocobo racing. Dude, I kind of want to try that. What am I missing? How do we fly? Fly higher. Get higher. Go. Go. There we go. Oh, I think I get it. We have to like jump through. Okay, I get it. I get it. There we go. You can fly. You can fly. You can fly. We got this. Yep. Pyre's super underrated. It's a very different style game, like literally a sports RPG. Really? I haven't seen anything on it. I haven't seen any of their other games except Hades. But I'm curious. You got me. What does Leo say? You had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. Not sure, but what from seeing the combat looks a lot different than Hades. I've been wanting to check out Timberborn. I don't know if I've heard of that one either. Y'all are like telling me all these really cool games I've like never really heard of. Bread is good. Bread is good when it's toasted, Ronister, and it got that golden brown. It's just maybe with like a little bit of butter, maybe with some jam. Toast is good, especially on grilled cheeses. Our art style is great. You can tell it's a super giant game just by looking at it. When companies have their own art style, that is like such a phenomenal achievement for them to hit, you know? Like you can just tell when Nintendo makes a game, you can tell, whoa! Holy machine? I guess Journey has jump scares. Holy crap. Oh my. What kind of bread though? I like wheat bread probably for like toast with breakfast, but I like white bread for grilled cheeses. I mean, I've had some good grilled cheeses with wheat bread, but like white bread just kind of hits different when it comes to grilled cheeses, honestly. Humans are long gone. Will your lumber punk beat? Wait, what? Humans are long gone. Will your lumber punk beavers do any better? A city building game featuring ingenious animals, vertical architecture. What? Dude, King, this sounds intense. This sounds really cool. Is it like a lumberjack cyberpunk kind of thing? Yo, Randall, welcome in. Didn't catch on this was a horror game. A little bit. Kind of has some of that. You know what these remind me of? Has anybody ever seen that movie Atlantis? I don't think it was a Disney movie, but it came out in like 2001. Kind of has some of those like Atlantis machine vibes. Is that the one I'm thinking of? I think so. Yeah, so you say in America there are only 2 types of bread. No, I mean there's like rye bread and there's, I don't know, I don't like rye bread. I'm not crazy about it. What other kind of breads are there? There's got to be other kinds of bread. City builder with beavers? A city builder with beavers. Oh my. I like dark rye for a deli meat sandwich. Dark rye. What other kind of breads are there? So there's white, there's wheat, there's rye. Now I'm curious. Our whole conversation's about to be about bread. Today I learned on stream about bread. Pumpernickel, that is one. You're right. Pumpernickel is one. Pumpernickel can be pretty good. Sourdough. Okay, y'all. Yes. My bread brain is activated. Uh-oh. Krista, welcome in, by the way. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing really good today. We're just flying, getting hit by machines, it looks like. That did not look very fun. Also, hello. Hope you are doing absolutely stellar sauce today. Happy Friday, my friend. Okay, Breezaholic. Brioche. Brioche might be the best bread. I don't think there is such a thing as the best bread, but if there is the best bread, it really might be brioche. That is just chef's kiss of bread. God, I will have to go now. Zephy Gojira, you know, it was an absolute pleasure hanging out with you, my friend. Thank you so much for vibing and popping in, giving love. Hope you have an awesome rest of your Friday and weekend, Gojira. Focusia. Focusia? I don't know if I've ever heard of Focusia before. Sounds like a pretty cool band name, though. I like any bread that is soft. You know, I like soft bread too, but sometimes when you get like a good sourdough and you just kind of get that crunch on it, there is such a thing as too crunchy, but there's kind of that middle balance between like soft and crunchy, you know? Yeah, like a good crunch, a light crunch. That is special. Challah bread is fantastic, but my wife only uses it for French toast. Challah bread? I've never heard of challah bread before. Oh my goodness. I am learning stuff today on stream. Yo, Crimson, welcome into amazing bread conversations we're having. Focaccia. Oh, uh-oh. Foco caca. Whoa. Focaccia. Oh, baguettes are amazing. I love me some baguettes. Outside crunch is okay, but inside needs to be soft. I do agree with that. I agree with that. You got to have like that. The inside always has to be soft and yummy. Saying focaccia might get you there. Okay. Focaccia. 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 All my neighbors right now listening in are probably like, what the fuck is he saying? I actually share a wall right here with my neighbors. So if I'm ever getting like really hyped up, you know, it's like 7 in the morning while streaming. Sometimes I feel bad for them. I haven't got a noise complaint yet though. So yeah, what's fuka? Same with what's the word? Akasi? Akai? I can never remember how to pronounce that one. Akai? A-C-A-I? Akai? Can't stand stuff like ciabatta. Too much crunch. Ooh, ciabatta can be yummy. God, I would love to be a baker. I think my buddy Dodge on the Run is a baker. And he always posts photos on Instagram of just like, I'd love to be a baker. About milk? What is milk bread? I've never heard of milk bread before. I'm guessing bread made out of milk. Yeah, ciabatta is the Captain Crunch of breads. I like it. I like ciabatta. I like all bread. We can all just share in world peace and harmony by coming together with bread. That smell of bread, right? When you're like walking into a bakery, oh, it's just intoxicating. All of your senses are like, I'm gonna be very happy right now. It's bread with milk in it. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever heard of that before. Bread with milk in it? I'd be down to try it, you know? Yeah, bread and cheese where I'm fat. I can't say. Oh, same. Like when it comes to bread, oh man, it's so I feel like as I've gotten older, I can appreciate like a good bread. Yo, Kilt Night, welcome. And we talking bready talk. Kilt, how you doing today? Happy Friday. Kilt, what is your favorite kind of bread? I'm thinking I might go sourdough. Sourdough's really good. I don't know. Ciabatta's pretty damn spectacular too. We getting bready in here. What's your favorite bread, Kilt? Ooh, good bread, good cheese. Yeah, you put them together, right? What's your favorite cheese? Ooh, that's a question. I mean, I kind of just like a really good sharp cheddar, you know, or like an aged cheddar. It really might be cheddar. I feel like cheddar is just kind of like, oh, it's so good. Should ask Wifey. Wifey is the chef of the house, so she would probably know more about bread than I would. These are some good combos though. Break with cheese, the shiz. Yeah, give me all that cheesy goodness. Give me the mac and cheese. I like mac and cheese with 3 or 4 or 5 kinds of cheese. Oh my God. Take me back to my childhood. I really like tiger bread. Wait, tiger bread? What is tiger bread? I haven't heard of that one yet. Same, I like sharp cheddars, Monterey Jack, but I also, oh, Gouda. Damn it. Gouda's pretty good. You might have got me with the Gouda. Maybe I mean, cheddar's so good. Can't we just have them all? Mix of mozzarella, cheddar, and red Leicester. I don't know if I've heard of that one before. But I'll take mozzarella. Yeah, mozzarella. We just got like mozzarella cheese sticks the other day. I'm so excited to eat them. It's my life. I'm so excited to eat this food. Had you lye roll in your life? Lye? I don't know if I've ever heard of lye before. Is it pretty sus? Everyday cheese, pepper jack. That spice, Breezaholic, right? That spice is so good. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to have something with cheese for lunch now. And bread. Maybe grilled cheeses? Yo, is that Breezy? Breezes, welcome in, you legend. Happy Monday to you, my friend. Cheers to the magnificence, the incredibleness that is Breezes. Hope you are having an absolutely spectacular day. We're talking cheesy and we're talking bready. It's a type of bread with a salty crust. Wait, did I say Monday? Did I say Monday? Did I say Monday? Friday. Friday. It's definitely not Monday. We got no love for Monday around here. Friday. Yes. Friday. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My brain doesn't ever work. I'm sorry. Don't say that. We do have love for Monday. Light love. Maybe we'll say we have love for Monday, but we like Friday just a little bit more. How about that? Right? Good balance. Welcome to Monday, folks. No. That would be so mean. We can't skip the whole weekend just like that. Yo, Krista, I can't stand mozzarella. I die for cheese, but I can't do mozzarella. Interesting. One cheese stick can be good, but I get over it so fast. It's just kind of plasticky to me. I like dipping it in the marinara sauce, right? Yo, great to see you streaming this wonderful game, Snow Prism. Welcome in, my friend. Hope you are having a magnificent Friday, my friend. This is not my first playthrough. This is my second time playing it. I haven't played it in about a year, though, so... Oh, we missed it. Oh, come on. Maybe we didn't miss it. But yes, this is an absolutely spectacular game. Would 100% recommend it to everybody to try. One of the best games I've ever played in my entire life, hands down. I think it's like a once-a-year game. Like, this is a game I just want to play at least once every year. It's short enough. You can complete it in one sitting. It's special. It really is. Randomly said good morning and happy Tuesday to my stream on Saturday morning. Right, we all make mistakes, right, Breezaholic? We only human. You know, we should just say happy day. How about that? Happy good day. Good day. Good day, chaps. My favorite cheeses are very mature cheddar till it crumbles. I haven't seen anybody say blue cheese yet. Nobody a fan of blue cheese? I know there's some blue cheese haters out there. Happy time zone. I like that. I like that. You have a companion too. Do we? Did I miss our companion friend? That is one thing I do love about this game that I was talking about earlier. Like the fact you can just find friends from all around the world and you can't really interact, or like you can interact with them, but you can't really like talk with them like you can in other games. So it just kind of creates like such a unique experience. Oh, I think we fell. We got to go back. My bad. To be honest, I never had it, so I can't say really, but just associates as a salad dressing now. It's really good on burgers. Like a little bit of blue cheese crumble can be just deliciousness. Also, I feel like say this every time I come by, but I need to come by more personalities. So, oh, I appreciate it, Krista. Thank you so much. We're really just all about love and good vibes and making friends and just trying to do our part in making a little bit, you know, making people's days a little bit better. So every single person, you are all welcome here. Just all the love. It's what it's all about. Every single one of you. Every single one of you. When you see a white glow at the edge of the screen, that's the general direction of the companion. Oh. Oops. I missed it. I don't, now I'm looking at the edges. They're all black. But I'll keep an eye on that. I did not know that, Snow Prism. Have you played Flower at all by any chance, Snow Prism? We played that last week on stream and oh my god, what a just beautiful, beautiful game. This company just makes such great titles. Played this the first time a few days ago. I apparently had 2 companions, but I didn't know someone's in the game. What did you think about it, Krista? One of the best games you've ever played? Is that fair to say? Yeah, this is just... Y'all should definitely play this game. Or experience it at least once. And I think I just got... Yeah, I just got it on sale on Steam a few days ago for like $7. But even when it was regular price for like $15 or $20, still so worth it. Yeah, have a favorite flower? Do I have a favorite flower? I don't... Oh, hello, companion friend. Hello. We just flying high with each other. See, this is cool. And every time you play it, you might have a companion, you might not. You might have multiple companions. Don't mind us. We just flying together. Flower's breathtaking. Flower was gorgeous. One of... I keep saying this about all of them, but all of these games are just so gorgeous. And they're so light. They're so playable, you know? Favorite flower? I don't know. I'm thinking. Maybe the... What's the one you blow and like the flowers kind of blow off of it? It's not sunflowers. Dandelions? Dandelions? Maybe dandelions. There's just something so subtle and beautiful about them, I feel like. I don't know. If you would have asked me a few years ago, I might have said roses, but like, I mean, sometimes I think roses can be a little overrated. I mean, I don't know about that. Roses are gorgeous. I mean, they're all kind of beautiful. Sunflowers, roses, flowers are beautiful. I want to have a garden one day. That's something I'd be so excited about if I ever got a house. I would just love to have my own garden. Vibe check. Always good vibes for Breezy. You know it. Do you work a short shift today, Breezy? Dandies. I honestly don't know how I feel about it. I think I came out feeling very confused, disappointed. I think that's because so many people hyped me up and told me this game changed their lives and made them cry and change their outlook in it. For me, it was the journey to Butt Crack Mountain. I love it. I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if I had gone in blind. Expectations were too high. That's fair. That's fair to say, I would say. Sometimes the overhypeness can be a little... It can kind of ruin it a little bit. No, I get that, for sure. But I think everybody has a different experience with this, you know? Everyone has a different experience with all of the games. For some people, it really might bring them to tears, and other people, maybe not as much. So I think that's fair. It's good that you at least gave it a shot, right? That flower counts as a pest in my country. What? Dandies? I think people just hype up games too much these days rather than just say, just play it. Yeah. You know, that makes me think, Kilt. Maybe I should try to do that a little bit more often. Like, instead of just being like, oh, this game's amazing, y'all should try it, just be like, I really enjoyed this game. I would recommend you to try it as well, to form your own experience. You got me thinking. I was thinking I found a companion that would have been cool too. I guess it's just, it's very artistic and very vague and very kind of like nothing else I've ever played before, you know? I haven't really ever played a game like this where it's just so open to interpretation. No, it's not one of those games where there's dialogue telling you what's going on, or there's like an overarching enemy, or there's like an overarching bad guy or whatever. It's just kind of a vague point A to point B story. I don't think that's bad at all. But yeah, I guess you can get a little bit lost. I don't know. I feel like this hype has tainted Hades for me. I've tried it and it's cool and all, but it didn't really grab me like the others. Yeah, is there any game y'all have experienced that's kind of like that? Cyberpunk had that. I was just gonna say Cyberpunk, Dark Phoenix. Is this art the game? I mean, it kind of is. It really feels like they went the full artistic route in it, which I honestly love. But I could see how maybe for others not as much. But I've talked to many people who sobbed at the end. Yeah, I feel like for me, I got a lot of Rhyme and Gris vibes, so I had something to compare to. Yes, I just played Gris for the first time a few weeks ago. Also up there with Journey, just two of the best of all time. But I definitely felt very serene and at peace. The lack of comms with random felt very unique and made me sad when I had to say goodbye, right? Like my little friend right here. But you could argue that's the journey of life, right? In a way. In a very beautiful way, that is the journey of life that we all go through. You know, sometimes we do have to say bye to those that we love. And it's not easy. Struggle. Witcher 3, looked forward to playing it, but I couldn't get into it. Same, actually. I probably spent like 10-ish hours in Witcher 3. I stopped at the, what was it, the Pegasus? Pretty early in the game, and I don't know, it didn't grab me. I want to give it another shot. But I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something with it. Have you played Rhyme? I have not. I don't even know if I've heard of that one before. I'm sorry, friend. Hold on. I'm copying and pasting this. Rhyme. That is another one I'll look into. An adventure puzzle game. Okay. Also, just from the brief screenshots, that one also looks beautiful. I have Rhyme, I have the Sky game, and I have Vane. I'm obsessed with these indie games. If there are any other games y'all would recommend that are kind of in this artistic style, please let me know, because these are my kind of jams. Yeah, Witcher 3 gets better the more you play it. I saw this this meme a few days ago about Dark Souls, and it was like, no, I promise Dark Souls 2 is really good after like the 31st boss. I kind of feel that a little bit. I'm very excited to be moving on in my Dark Souls journey. Dark Souls 2 was good. It really was. It was just long. It just felt like it was 10 bosses too long. Yeah, it's odd because I liked other open world games like Fallout, GTA, Elder. Oh yeah. Very similar kind of vibes, right? GTA 5. That's another one that's just, it's going to be like 2027 and they're still going to be doing freaking GTA 5 stuff. Company that believes this game has a fair view of games similar to it, I believe. I'm intrigued. Yeah, after playing through Flower and this, I want to go into their whole archives and see, or their whole discography, and just see what other games they've made. I love Souls game, but Demon Souls just feels off. Yeah, my friend Fortune, she was also mentioning that too. I personally really loved Demon Souls, but it's unique. It's its own thing, kind of, right? Moves! How you doing, movies? Welcome in, legendary moves. I feel like Cyberpunk was a good game, but it was just reskinned GTA in my opinion. They promised so much that wasn't actually in the game. Yeah, it was good. You can just see it as a reskinned GTA with a better story. And you know, I feel like Cyberpunk's just kind of the epitome of overhyped and under-delivered to an extent. But I do know some people who really did like the game, which is really good. But yeah, I mean, that's just kind of, it shows what happens when, you know, these very artistic things should be complete once they're complete kind of things. Once like shareholders and these arbitrary release dates gets put on them, it can just like taint the whole experience. Like imagine if Cyberpunk had a whole another year, 2 years in it. It could seriously be amazing. But it was just like, nope, I don't care about anything. We have to get this game out right now. That's what I promised our shareholders. We got to make money back on this thing. Put it out. And it's frustrating. Because yeah, I mean, I get having a release date for games. It gives you a goal. But the director should have the final say and be like, the game's just not ready. We have to push it out another year. And I know they did that a couple times, but they should have just kept going with it. When I started Demon Souls, I was a tad tipsy. Oh, gotcha. And let chat decide my build. Oh no. Regret it now. Rerolled my character last night. Feels better, but it's still just different. It is. It's kind of like, ooh, our Elder again. It's kind of like Dark Souls, but more linear, more world, like World 1, World 2, World 3. It's interesting. I liked it a lot, but I get why some people are not crazy about it. Love the game for about 5 days until I saw through the cracks. Did you play it on PC, Krissa? Or did you play it on like PS4 or anything? Some of the early videos I've seen of people playing Cyberpunk on PS4 is just hilarious. And hilarious in a bad way. But like, oh man. You see like it on a high-end PC and then you see it on like base PS4 and you're like, oh my god. This does not look anything like I thought it was going to. Corporal Greed. Was in development for so long though and they still came out with being right. Maybe it's just, maybe they should move on, you know? Maybe they should focus on Witcher 4. I don't know what they can do with Cyberpunk. Sometimes it's just good to take the L, say we messed up, we made a bad game, or whatever, and just kind of like move on, you know? It's like, at what point do you just keep pouring money and passion and time into something before you just gotta let it go? Oh, now we're going to winter. Speaking of change of seasons. Feel like bugs for the best part on day one. Whenever I called for my motorcycle to spawn, it would just spawn under another car. Right, you can like get some enjoyment out of it. But if you're the developers, they're probably like, it's funny, but not quite what we were going for. Love DS1, 3, Bloodborne 2 is like a cousin that visits too often and just won't leave. Oh my god, that's such a good way of putting it, Breezaholic. Yeah, you're just kind of like, how many bosses do we have left? Wait, Witcher 3 was like the last one? So there won't be a Witcher 4? Random T-poses on bikes and player yo, the videos of people's just junk popping through their jeans is ridiculous. Oh my god. All right, we head into Butt Crack Mountain. Right, yo, moves. Have you not seen that? Have y'all not seen that? Yeah, in like the very first few days Cyberpunk came out, like people's junk would just pop through their, like just straight pop through their pants. It is though. I mean, I kind of see it a little bit. I kind of see it. Well, allegedly there won't be a 4, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were toying with the idea of doing a Witcher 4 only to save the studio. I mean, right? They probably they probably put so much money into Cyberpunk and lost so much money. Same thing happened with Square Enix, actually, beginning 2000s. They put hundreds of millions of dollars into the Final Fantasy Spirits Within movie, and it just did not make like any amount back that they needed it to. And it put them in a huge financial situation where, I mean, essentially going through a merger was the only thing that saved the company. Yeah, not a good way to go. Don't really want them to ruin the perfect trilogy with corporal greed. I get that. I keep my browser on parental mode. Moose. You sure about that? You sure about that? I remember being so disappointed with that movie when I was younger. Dude, same. I mean, when I first watched it, I was like, I guess it's cool. I mean, I was only like 8, 9, 10 when I watched it. But yeah, even watching it back when I was like 16, I'm like, this is just, what is this? What is this? No comment A. It's okay. It's okay. We only human. No king shames. We could have made another Final Fantasy game with that money, right? And they did make Advent Children at least, which, I mean, was still not very good in my opinion. But there was at least redeeming qualities of it. You know, things to go back and look forward to watching again, like the Cloud and Sephiroth fight scene at the end was actually pretty cool. But yeah, there was a lot to it. Only king shaming, no king shaming. We stand King Fink here. What you talking about? Is the NPC you're traveling with or another person? They are another person somewhere else from around the world playing this at the exact same time. Who knows? Maybe they're watching right now. I wonder if that you could time that up. Like if I went live, we're playing Journey right now and somebody else who's in chat is like, oh, boot up Journey. I wonder if they would like sync with each other, or maybe there's only a certain amount of characters in like each Journey world. Because you don't see a ton of NPCs or like a ton of other players in the game. And I imagine there's more than like 10 people playing this right now, you know? I'm so jealous you have a companion. The first time I played, actually, I don't think I had a companion. This one, we're like actually kind of hanging out with each other. But yeah, first time I played it, I don't think there was a companion at all. Scurries away, King, come back. Stream is not complete without you, King. It's true. The guy in DS2 was able to track you down. Oh, freaking Dennis and Forlorn. Forlorn would not leave me alone. Forlorn was ridiculous. One of my friends streamed this interviewer was able to get in her game. That is pretty cool, actually. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to just like play this game with another friend. If you streamed it at the same time, that would be cool, because then you could have like your friends stream up. That would be cool. Maybe like get in the Discord chat. Dude, that was so fun. We should do that sometime. Wasn't there an actual guy that would stream snipe you? Oh yes. No, you're right. Who was it? Yeah, kept popping up, and there was one person who invaded me in Dark Souls 2 post who just dropped a ton of like mushrooms and gems and dropped a lot of cool items for me and then just left. It was very odd, but very cool. Notice how you can recharge each other too. Yeah. If only it were like that in real life. I'm just gonna like walk up to my wife after this and just jump and spin around and being like, you feeling what I'm feeling? I want to play this game with someone else. Seems like it would be cool just to be a chill time. It is. I feel like this is you can play this in two ways. You could play it with a friend, co-stream it or co-play it, but it's also cool to play it in your own individual way, you know? Experience it. Yeah, this person's like, no, over here. I like games where there's multiple ways you can play it, you know? It's cute because their viewer didn't tell her, but kept walking in hearts in the sand and she was so confused. Probably like, why are you walking the wrong way? Oop, are we flying high? Oh, up. Oh, up again. Uh-oh. I think my friend's trying to pull me up. There we go. That's what friends are for. See what I want to do to Zach in Dark Souls 3. King is so mean. Don't even want to help with fighting. Oh god. Zach, imagine you're just playing DS3 and then it just pops up on the bottom. King Fink has invaded you. That'd be hilarious. You can jump in real life. Remember that guy? I wonder if he was a viewer of your stream. Yeah, I wonder. I kind of like, I don't know. Some people said people do that in Dark Souls. They'll go like on Twitch and find people streaming the game and then like stream snipe them. Interesting. I'm a character named Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay Hot Ones episode was probably my favorite one. He's such a savage. He's ridiculous. I once hit a crucifix in the swamp in Dark Souls 3 and waited till dude got close and smushed him with my hammer. The best one killed is when people are like these boxes. There's some magic you can get where you turn into a box and you can just like run around and hide from players. And then when they walk past you, you just jump up behind them and backstab them. That's hilarious and mean at the same time. I was too scared to go online in Dark Souls 3. One time after I beat a boss where it forces you online, I got hacked. The other player like made me walk up to them and just stand there and then, oh right, they like bait you. They think that you're going to be friendly, or you think they're going to be friendly. They like bait you into it. Some people mean. It's funny. You can like look back on it and get a giggle and laugh out of it, but it's like, you really going to kill me right now? I got like 500,000 souls. All right. Oh, Zach had no control. We were talking about that the other day in Dark Souls 3. I think Gojira was saying like his playthrough got hacked somehow. That does not sound like fun though. That sounds like it kind of ruined the experience. Where's the lamb sauce? Who's the lamb sauce? I want to drop a raw gem for Zach and point down. Oh my God. We should definitely, you said it, not me. We should definitely play like Dark Souls or Bloodborne co-op though. Again, I've mentioned it on stream yesterday, but for anybody that didn't hear, next Thursday is going to be my birthday. So I'm going to be doing a 6-hour Bloodborne birthday stream. So next Thursday, Bloodborne for birthday hype. It'll be awesome. First time playing Bloodborne in a long time. So I'm excited to get back in and just have fun. Yeah, I was fighting the giant crab in the sunlight against my will, walked out of the swamp, and the player just walked up and killed me. Just too chicken to go into the swamp, I guess. I would at least rather have somebody backstab me though in Dark Souls rather than just use magic. Those are mean. People that just like sniper you across the arena with some soul homing missile magic. Oh, they're mean. Looks like a bison. Yeah, Zeph's birthday hype, I know. I mean, well, if we're being honest, Dark Phoenix, it's really King Fink birthday hype. I'm just a tag along. But I love magic. I mean, I want to do a magic build. I feel like that'd be a ton of fun. But yeah, when you combine like some homing missiles against like a melee player, it's pretty hilarious how quickly melee players get taken out. Both of y'all get the hype, all the hype, y'all. We do moves. Yeah, it's September 23rd, Kings and my birthday. We do September 23rd, and actually Killer Draco has September 22nd as his birthday. So I think we're all triplets separated at birth. That's what I'm thinking about a Bloodborne magic build. Can you do a Bloodborne magic build? I don't think there's that much magic in Bloodborne, right? I mean, there's kind of like the Call of Abredus or Augur of Abredus and a couple other things. I mean, I guess there is magic in a way. Yeah, there is. The like the silver bullets, right? Oh, don't fall down. I'm sorry. Oh, or maybe you are supposed to fall down. I can't see Butt Crack Mountain anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're going the right way. My bad. But the very first streamer I watched shares the same birthday, 11th January. Let's go. Maybe it's a popular day, you know? Well, actually, what's funny / interesting / I don't know. If you take September 23rd and go back 9 months, I'm pretty sure it's Christmas. Very interesting. Christmas Day, I think, like December 25th. was an arcane build. Yeah, did you use, yeah, the Parasite of Cause? Isn't the Parasite of Cause like the only weapon that's an actual S tier? Like S tier in its stats? Maybe there's another one as well. I swear someone was telling me the Parasite of Cause is the only weapon in the game that has S tier scaling. I could be wrong on that. Presents on Christmas Day, something on Christmas Day. Uh-oh, we're about to get blown up here. Maybe not. Oh no, holy. Okay, holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah, my friend's like, come back, come back. I know, Moose. Used the Call Beyond quite a bit. Oh, that's the one that Miko Lash uses, right? That one is so hard to dodge. Watching Suits do his Deathless run, he mentioned a couple times. Oh no! He mentioned a couple times that that was the one that took him out. Oh my god, holy crap! These machines do not mess around. Zetus Lapetus, exactly. I don't know what that means, but probably you were about to get screwed over by giant machines. Instead of getting wrecked, this is feeling like Dark Souls 3. It's Dark Souls 3 all over again. I think we got to just be careful and go into each one of these little holes. Executioner gloves, yo. Getting into some dark magic. The Moonlight Sword. Oh yeah, the Moonlight Sword. My guiding moonlight. Ludwig is S tier boss in my opinion. Ludwig is such a good fight. I love the lore of Ludwig. I just love the lore in that game. That's like the only Soulsborne game I've really gone back and just like continuously love learning about the lore. Like, I mean, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, like they had really cool lore too. But Bloodborne was just so cool. You listen to Protozoa. Almost sounds like a cheese. I have not heard of Protozoa. Is it a band? Make your heart go boom, zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. Y'all make my heart go boom, boom. How far did Zeph get in Dark Souls? So I got to the first boss, and then I was kind of exploring around afterwards. So we've only done one so far, but I think the second one's right around the corner. Xenon 21st Century Girl. I don't think I've ever heard of that movie before. Xenon 21st Century Girl? I don't know if I've heard of that one. Is it pretty good? Is it a Disney movie? Then you've never lived? We should live today then. I'll tell wifey we need to watch it. Breeza says we have not lived until we've seen it. Made for TV Disney movie? Oh, is the band from that movie? Gotcha, gotcha. I don't know if I have seen it. I didn't really watch too many, like, is it live action Disney movie or is it a like an animated Disney movie? Well, if you will enjoy it, I don't know if you will. Yeah, sometimes we have different taste in movies, but you know what? It's worth trying new things and experimenting, right? Yo, Juki! How you doing today, Lord Jukebox in the house? Always got the Juki flexes. How are you in chat doing today? I'm doing really good, man. We are playing Journey. We have talked about delicious bread and cheese, and it's a good day. It's been a great day. How are you doing today, Juke? It's a proper Disney Channel original. Gosh, okay. It's no brink. It really captures the whole turn of the millennia future style that was going on then. Man, the 90s vibes, the early 2000s vibes, those were good times. I mean, maybe that's just nostalgia. I'm sure people say that about, oh, back in the 60s was good, back in the 70s, back in the 80s. But it really kind of was this amalgamation of kind of having the internet, but not really having that much of the internet. Very interesting. Smart houses are weird to watch nowadays with all the technology. Yeah, some of those older movies, when you watch them and they have like that 90s version or 80s version of what they think tech will be. Uh-oh, don't fall. Don't get pushed off the ledge. Careful, Zeph. So what do you think about spicy soup? Ooh, I like all the spiciness. Give me the spicy soup. I'll take it all. Uh-oh. All right. My friend's like, what are you doing? You gotta wait. Good soup. I like good soup. I'm a fan. Yeah, we had this chicken, what was it? Like a chicken tortilla soup a couple days ago with grilled cheeses. Wifey's so good. She's such a good chef. I'm very lucky to have such a good chef wife. She makes great food. Love her to pieces. Yo, Chaos Unfolding. How you doing, dude? What game is this? Is too good. I loved playing this. Journey. Yeah, Journey is so good, dude. I really have been enjoying it. How's your day going today, Chaos? Not bad. I slept in a bit today for an extra hour. Let's go, Juki. Just got breakfast. Wasn't looking to make anything extra, so I have toaster strudels and my cinnamon vanilla coffee. Ooh. Oh, no! Did I just lose my companion? I always get in trouble. Oh, my friend literally jumped down for me. Oh my goodness. We are besties here. Holy crap, this is like bestie material. Literally fallen down for me. All right, we're in this together. I'm convinced. But yo, toaster strudels. That sounds pretty dope. Toaster strudels are a vibe. Some good coffee is always a vibe. I'm so jealous. I'm sorry, Krissa. I'm sorry. You can hop in if you want. I'll run back to the start of the game. Uh-oh, we getting some like thunderous electricity going on. Oh man, yeah. Look at this. Look at this weather. Holy crap. The intensity ramping up. Probably thinks you're lagging out, maybe. His friend's like, man, I picked such a lame person to companion with. I'm sorry, I'm doing my best. Sometimes I get distracted by chat. I mean, most times I get distracted by chat. Don't think Moose is excited to be soup. Wait, Moof soups? Moof soups? Muffin soups? How about Moose the best friend? I like that. I like that more. Moose the best friend. No soup. Just Moose. That's the way to go. Soggy piece. I know soggy pieces of mushroom. What? I like just Moofs for being Moofs. I won't participate in that soup. You and me both, Breezy. We're gonna, what's it called when you don't partake in something? Boycott. We're gonna boycott the soggy muffin soup. A Moof's bowl. Oh my god. Like a bread bowl, but a Moof's bowl. Zeph special soup. I don't know what avenue this is going down, but look at the lovely snow. Snow soup is usually oh my god, y'all are so impure. Y'all bad. Oh my god, I always get the weirdest thing happen. Right, Juke pops in and then the craziness begins. Gotta love a spicy Essa soup and a Moof bowl. Just chugging down fire. Sunny D. Deegan soup, maybe that's what it is. Deegan soup. Y'all get your fair share of Deegan soup around here from time to time. We're just slowly trudging through the snow together. Oh, I can't even like interact with my companion. Maybe because the snow blizzard is that intense, right? I thrive in the chaos. Praise the sun, Juke. Praise the sun. Maybe we should add Moof's bowl to Moof's bakery. We should have a Moof's bowl channel point redemption in Zach's stream. Well, this is actually a pretty intense moment right here. I remember this. We're trying to get up to Butt Crack Mountain, and I think we pass out right here. Almost in the sense of like, I can't do it. I can't go any further. Yeah, you see how we're slowing down? Yeah, we're stopping. We're stopping. Moof's bowl of spicy ramen. That sounds pretty good. Yep, there it is. There it is. Game over. What happens now? See, I really like this though. I think this is like such a classic, like such a pivotal moment in the game, because it tells you that like you will fall down and fail. And you have to get back up. You have to keep pushing forward. You have to keep getting back up on that horse and going. This game is, I hate the snow in the game that hides your view. I like snowy areas in Breath of the Wild. Avoid it like the plague. Yeah, I just came from a very snowy area in Dark Souls 2, so I 100% get what you get the gripe with that. But I think in this game they kind of implemented in a more, I don't know, like majestic, thoughtful kind of way. It's almost like you're almost to the mountain, but you're getting the hardest, what's it called, like the hardest struggle beforehand. So this is like, you gotta get up, you gotta get back up, and you gotta keep pushing forward. I like the philosophy in it. I just like that it's so ambiguous and up for interpretation. Here we go. We got the zoomies. We're like a bullet through the wind now. What would Thomas the Train do? What would Thomas the Train do? Tried to trick me and told me I lost the game here because I lost my scarf. Oh, that's so mean. I can see that though, right? Yep, this is the moment. Yep, moves we jamming now. Ooh, this is my favorite part though. This is the best part of the game right here. Look at this. This is just beauty personified. Whoa. You're going to be all right. You just stumbled over a stone in the road. It means nothing. Your life lies far beyond this, doesn't it? You'll overcome this. You'll walk again soon. Juke. Yes. Yes, yes. More yes. That is 100% what it is. Like, look at this. Once you finally get up and realize how powerful you really are, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. This is what the best part. I agree. It's like so pretty. I'm partial to blue as well. Blue is my color. I'm a fan of blue. Quotas from Berserk. I'm so loving it so much. And now look, we're surfing. Let's go. Let's go. This would be fun to play with like wifey. Like a co-stream of this. Surfing US. I know, right? Oh, the Beach Boys are always a vibe. Yeah, surfing US. Surfing snow. Surfing to Butt Crack Mountain. I'm sorry if that like takes the vibe out of it, but it's such a good name for it. Can you do co-op? I think it's always a random person, but maybe if you like both jump in at the exact same time, maybe you can kind of hack it out a little bit differently, you know? But I think normally, yeah, it's pretty random. And you know, when I said earlier that I kind of didn't like how ambiguous it was with talking with the other person, I don't know, I feel like I just kind of changed that. Maybe that's the beauty of this. It's so pure. It's just, you're not talking over chat, calling each other names, or it's literally you're just helping each other. It's so pure in a sense, you know? I really like that. I believe in you. We can do it. Like, look at this. Look at this game. Look how gorgeous this looks. Holy crap. Oh, so gorgeous. And the water. Look at the water with the snow. I don't know if this would be a thing. I feel like the water would probably freeze, but we're rolling with it anyway. Fly high, my friend. Higher. Higher. Get higher. Higher. We're almost there. Yeah, I feel like that sometimes people can be mean. Right. Except in like Mario Kart. Mario Kart just kind of has its own predetermined words to use, so you can't really, you can't really be mean in Mario Kart. Oh, is this it? Are we flying? Are we doing it? I think we did it. Well, not yet, but almost. Use the bread milk. Use the bread milk. Into the crack we go. Exactly, Post. Into the crack we go. Oh my God. I just want to look down though. There's definitely not a dark mode here. Wait, did I leave my friend? Companion. Where's my companion at? Companion. Uh-oh. Where you at, companion? Oh, there you are. Right next to me. Where's friend? Here we go. We got friend. Your homie. No, we got our homie right here. I think they snuck up behind me. You know what I actually noticed? So I'm the one on the right. Look at our homie here. Our homie. Look at our friend, their whole entire outfit. I think the more you play through the game, the more like detail you add to your outfit. So I'm guessing this person must have played this game many times. And then if we go forward, yeah, if we go forward, then it ends. That's the end of the game down there, I believe. So our friend's like, don't leave me. Enjoy our times together, right? You made a heart. Wait, are you serious? Oh my God. You're so right. You're so right. You're so... Oh my God. Oh my God. What? What? Oh, what? This is adorable. I don't even know who you are. I don't even know where you're at in the world. I don't know your culture. I don't know your language. I don't know your struggles. But we can come together over a video game. How cool is that? Quick, spell out your Twitch name. Right. Oh my God, that's so cute. This is pretty cool. Yep, and then just like that, we both know. We both know. Quick, drop him the Discord link. Follow me on Twitter. Companion, another human. Somewhere around the world, someone out there playing Journey at the exact same time. Don't know who they are, don't know anything about them, can't interact in any other way. But we have gone through this journey together. Come on, that's pretty cool. Maybe it is our dog. Maybe it is. This makes me feel things. See, and the cool thing is, though, you can go back through and replay it, and maybe you have 2 companions. Maybe you don't have any companions at all. But every journey will be different. Oh my God, how like philosophical is this? All of our journeys are different. Sometimes we might have companions with us along the way. Maybe some of us won't have companions. Maybe we'll have a lot of companions. But everybody's journey is different. Oh, this is very philosophical. After the game, let's get even more wholesome. Damn it, Juke. You so 10 out of 10. Because you are never alone, right? That'd be a nice screenshot. Luckily, I do record all my VODs. So maybe I'll go back through and grab a snippet. Doggo's getting fat. They liking these puppy teas. Game new. I'm alone and life free. No. No matter what, we're all in this together. Every single person here watching, lurking, chatting. Never forget that you're never alone. We're all going through our own journey together, and don't be jealous of other people's journeys. Just enjoy your individual journey for what it is. Every mountain is beautiful. And look at us going off in the distance together. Oh my God. So, wow. And Marshmallow look like butt cracks. Butt crack mountain's a real thing. I miss our friend already. And I think that's it. Credits, right? Yo, Nugget, how you doing today? Doggo because about ate my buddy's cat and bit my butt. What? Do stay until the end. Yes. The credits in this are phenomenal. The music at the end of this is so good. Snow Prism. Possibly by any chance, was that you playing with companion with me in the game out of any curiosity? Just throwing it out there. Maybe. But yes, the music at the end is amazing. And then right at the very, like once it comes full circle, our outfit gets a little bit better. Just beautiful. I know, right, Breezy? Just might have to buy this game. Koi, I would really recommend it. It's beautiful. It's like unlike any other game I've ever played, you know? Chunky Monkey ice cream is getting renamed to Chunky Layla ice cream because she eats all Zeph's leftovers. Oh, right. Should have our, if Layla had her own ice cream, what flavor would it be? It'd probably just be everything. Because she will literally eat anything. Oh, the music. I'm gonna bump this up just a bit. Still need to play What? Breezes, we played Flower last week. Last Friday we played Flower. Yeah, we just played it last Friday. Was also very beautiful. Really liked it. Maybe. I'm sorry. Does that mean we have to play it again? Should we play Flower again? Should try this game called Journey. The Journey of Life. Ooh, and look, I like how it keeps going through each area. So cool. I thought you said the cat bit a booty. I mean, maybe. Only a 2-hour run. Yeah, I think it was 2 hours though, because I kind of knew where I was going. I think the first time I played it, it was more closer to like 4 hours though. Get rid of him due to it's going to be a bit of grooming. Yeah, Nugget. THQ Nordic is having a publisher sale on Steam up to 90% off. THQ Nordic. What games do they make out of curiosity? No, I can rewatch Flower is definitely another game. I feel like I'd be down to play again. These games, a lot of these puzzle kind of games or walking games, when you haven't played them before and you don't know where to go, you can kind of get lost a little bit sometimes. Oh my god, like look at this scene. Look at this scene. I think this was like the skating scene. Oh, Gris and Journey. Two most beautiful games I've ever played. Even playing this for a second time right now, I still feel that. I'm like, this is definitely a once a year playthrough game for me. Forever. It's gorgeous. I know. Rhyme, Sky, and Vane. Those are the three I've learned from this stream I'm gonna check out for sure. I'm sure going to relax later and play Sky. Everybody kind of got the indie vibes going now. Biomutant SpongeBob. Battle of Bikini Bottom. Destroy all humans. Battle of Bikini Bottom. Bikini Bottoms. Have you played Life is Strange, Zeph? I need to play True Colors. I have not played that. I saw my buddy Doro got Life is Strange though, and he seemed really hyped for it. That's another one I really want to try. Is that also kind of similar style, like indie style? Literally, you can just screenshot any of this. Like that right there. That's like a wallpaper. This is just like, there's so many wallpapers to be had. This area's beautiful. I enjoyed Life is Strange series. I want to play True Colors too, but I'm gonna wait until it's cheaper. I think it just came out, right, Moofs? You know, I think that shooting star, I think that was us, the player, because we went from the very top of the mountain and it like shot us through all the way back to the very beginning. Companions. Oh, here we go. Oh, how many people did we meet? 2, 3? We've met 3 New Game Plus, exactly. 4 different people. Oh! Snow Prism, yo! Wait. Oh my god, Snow Prism, holy crap. Yo, my god. Let's freaking go. Thank you, my friend. Holy crap. Yeah, this is like one of the best streams of all time. Holy crap. Snow Prism, it has been an honor, my friend, to travel through this game with you. I don't even, thank you so much, my friend, for joining me on this journey again, and I can't wait in the future to be able to play it through again and be a companion for others and to have more companions in the future. This is such a marvelous game. So Snow Prism, to you, my friend, to you, to this game, to the beauty of this game, to what it brings to people's lives. This is a special experience. Thank you, my friend. It's been an honor. Yes, we must pass the journey on. We must. So what do we do now? Do we die? I think it's the cycle of life kind of mentality, where we reach the very peak, the end of life, so to say, and then we flip back around and it starts all over. So wish you were here. Okay, so if we go, I think we go start again and watch our outfit. It's going to be different. That he has a Discord link. Oh my goodness, that Snow Prism, I kind of had an idea earlier. I'm like, I wonder if Snow Prism is one of the somebody I'm playing with in here. That's cool. That was just, yeah, do you see my outfit now? We got like some extra rings on the bottom. That was cool. Feel kind of like I'm kind of lucky you played this so closely after I did, because it definitely gave me a better perspective of the game. Still jealous I didn't notice any of my companions. Yes. New rope pattern. Let's go. Let's go. I think that's the cool thing though. Like, this is such a repeatedly playable game. Exactly. It's never too late to start again. Maybe you could boot it up again and kind of see if you get some other companions, because even going through it alone is its own adventure. Playing with 2 people, it'd be cool if we could get like 3 or 4. I wonder how many companions at one time. Imagine just a march of like six of these just walking through the game. I'm glad they let you know who you journeyed with, right? Now I really want to play this. We should all play this for sure. It was on sale recently, so a lot more people are playing. Yes. I think, how much did we get it for? I think I ended up, yeah, I got it for like $7.49 or something. Absolutely worth it. I would even say if it's not on sale, if it's like 15 bucks, 20 bucks. I bought this on PlayStation for I think $20 last year, and I had no problem buying it again for PC, because it really is that kind of game. It really is special. Moose, you should so get it. We should play together. I was just looking at it on Steam. It does go on sale though, so keep it in your wish list. This is a game that does go on sale pretty often. Cross your journey very soon, Zeph. That'd be so awesome. Yes, yes, Juki, you right, my dude. We gotta do some puppy teas. Oh my god, what did y'all think about that? I knew going into it, I'm like, I'm so excited to play this game again because I loved it so much. I have a feeling it's gonna be great, and I don't think I was wrong. Puppy knows. The puppies always know. We got 3 puppy teas we gotta do. Legendary Lord Jukebox. What is the plan? We're gonna do some leave-its. We're gonna do some catches. What's the plan, Juki? Singing probably one of the most wholesome games I've ever seen. I think just what makes it so amazing. We should do shakies. Okay. We've been digging the shakies lately. Well, I think what just makes it so powerful is how ambiguous it is and just how different it is per person, right? There's no real dialogue. There's no real bad guy, good guy, saving the world thing. It's just it's just kind of its own thing. It's just kind of its own independent journey. I feel like that's pretty amazing. All right, Layla. Oh, I didn't even say the word yet, but she already knows. All right, shake. Yeah, you good shake. You good shakes. You good shakes. Say thank you, Juki. Say thank you, Juki. This is Layla. I've never met a dog in my life who likes food more than her. Can you get down? Can you get down? You already got one. You already got one. Yeah, Boogeyman's like, get out of here. My turn. All right, Boogeyman. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna ask. Shake. Yeah, look at him. He's like, I shake. I'm so good at shaking. I do all the shakes. You so good. Snoots. It is Snoot. We call him Snoot sometimes because he can get pretty snooty. But he's so cute. This is the Boogie. Yeah, Boogie just like shoved her out of the way. He's like, get out of here. All right, you got one. Oh, you trying to shake it? No. You only get one. You know this. You get down. You get down. All right. Last, but certainly not least, beautiful Ellie. Oh my God. Look there. I love how they're like already trying to shake. Shake. Yeah. Yeah, you so good. You so good, Ellie. Say thank you, Juki. Thank you for the puppy teas. Keeping us all full of the puppy love. Yeah. Yeah. Love you bunches. They're so cute. Hi, Layla. You want more? You want to come say hi? Want to come say hi again? Oh, Boogeyman's like, hi. I shake for more treats. Yeah, I bet you do all the shakes for all the treats, right? Hi. Hi. You already got one. See? You already got one. Cutest boy. He's pretty cute. He's pretty cute. Boogie's here to bully Layla. Yeah, he just like shoved her right out of the way. He's pretty cute. They are. It makes me really happy, honestly, going through and streaming and just knowing like these fur friends who make my day better every single day. It really does make me really happy knowing that they bring that love and that happiness to others around the world. That's honestly, I had no intention when I started streaming to like bring my dogs into it, but they've really become a big part of the show, and it makes me really happy. Layla's a food attention seeker. She is not as much of an attention seeker, but if there's ever food around, she is just always right there ready to go. Boogeyman is kind of the attention seeker. He loves being in the same room as you. So he'll like anytime wifey leaves for work, he's always right next to me. Same with Ellie. Ellie's pretty. Hi. You just hanging out back there, Ellie? She's cute. She's cute. All right, y'all. Journey. What a journey of a game. Thank you seriously everybody for hanging out today. Juki, Militime, Krissa, Post, everybody that popped in. Snow Prism, if you are still here, my friend, it was an absolute honor again playing through this game with you. Moves, you know I love you to pieces, you legend. Ronister, a pleasure as always. King, the beautiful Fink. Breezes, the magnificent. It was a good stream. This was a really good stream, my friends. I seriously love playing. I love these indie Fridays, playing a brand new indie game every single Friday. It's been one of my favorite things that I started doing. So thank you all for being a part of this journey with me. Hey, you get it? Journey with me. See you soon, man. Have a great weekend. You as well, Dark Phoenix. Every single one of you better have the most magnificent weekend you can possibly bring. I'll try the Starbucks Cinnamon Dolce Creamer today. It is okay. Ooh, cinnamon dolce. I bet wifey would like that. That sounds like her kind of vibe. We'll try to come hang out more. I'm trying to prove my followers so I can focus more on the streamers who fill me with joy. Oh, Chris, I really appreciate that. You are absolutely welcome here. Like I said, we just got big love and good vibes for every single person here. So if you just love good community, wholesomeness, having good friends to hang out with, 100%, that's what we're all about. But my friends, before we head out, before we end stream, you all know what we got to do. We got to go raid somebody epic. We got to go give some big love. Go see who is out there that we could go raid. And I actually already have an idea. Would you all be down to go raid? This one's going to be a little bit different. Would you all be down to go raid somebody doing a software and coding stream, doing a special 12-hour coding charity giveaway event? I'm actually learning coding right now. And this is like one of my favorite streamers in the entire universe. And he's doing like this like charity kind of cool software development one. Sounds interesting. He's amazing. We've rated him before. Sounds pretty interesting. I think y'all will definitely know who this is. But this, like I said, is one of my favorite human beings in the entire Milky Way galaxy, doing a charity stream. And he's always such good vibes to hang out with. So I promise y'all are going to love him. Everybody hop aboard the raid train. How many do we got? 23 viewers. Everybody hop aboard. If you do not know Mr. Dandy, I promise this is one of the best streamers on Twitch, hands down. You're absolutely going to love him. The Dandy Man incoming. Oh, wrong button. Ignore that one. I changed my stream deck around. This one, the credits one. And thank you all so much again for hanging out today, for just experiencing this with me. This has been, again, one of the best streams I feel like I've ever had. I feel like I say that every Friday, but it really is. I look forward to these indie streams so much. But I hope you all have an absolutely magnificent weekend. Take care of yourself, relax a bit, treat yourself well. There is the raid message if you all want to copy and paste it so we can toss it in Mr. Dandy's chat once we get there. Or if you don't have the emotes, just throw out whatever your favorite emotes are, your hype emotes, your raid emotes, whatever you got. And let's go give Mr. Dandy big love. He's seriously one of my favorite streamers in the entire world. Also join the Discord if you haven't done so already, because we got a ton of cool vibes in there. And the podcast, y'all, is almost at 100 subs on YouTube. So if you haven't followed the podcast on YouTube, I'd love you to the ends of the universe if you did. Once we get to 100, we get our own URL, which is pretty cool. But let's get going. Dark Phoenix, you have a kick-ass weekend. Mr. Dandy, here we come. Everybody bring your good vibes. Let's go. I got the cheers, Dark Phoenix. It's right time. Let's go.